Well, Kram. Welcome back from overseas.
Yeah. I mean, it was such an arduous swim. Honestly, I don't know how Perseus does it every single marathon. He's quite the swimmer. I think
There's
that's
a
the right
lot to
Greek
unpack.
god.
There's a lot to
There
unpack
is a lot.
there.
There's a lot to double check there.
Perseus, the Pacific Ocean, and a marathon.
Yeah,
All
a
wrong.
lot of Greek references here, yeah.
All wrong.
Oh, they're all
in, like,
wrong?
all in the wrong
Wow,
places.
man.
But hey, man,
Dang.
you went to Japan. You want to tell Chad a little bit about that before we get started tonight?
Yeah, so I went to the country of all weebs, where all weebs are born from. Literally a lolicon just gives birth to all of us on the island of Japan, and then we all just cross-pollinate to all of the nations like some sort of horrible Gaia-based disease. It's great. It's awesome. But I had a lot of delicious food. Met some cool people actually on the trip. Spoke in bad Japanese and bad English, but we held a conversation. We talked about some stuff. Had some great sushi. Honestly, it was a great time.
Good. I'm glad. Chat does not like the way you describe Japan or Greece, but I am glad you had a great time. And I'm glad you spoke broken Japanese. Statistically, your height and size makes you anomalous. So I imagine the person that you were speaking to in Japan was definitely intimidated and or experiencing something novel.
Yeah, novel I think is the right way to describe it for sure. But yeah, I can definitely say I talked to an old Japanese Singaporean couple at a sushi bar. So not a bad trip. Not a bad trip.
Nice. And then in speaking broken Japanese, I'm speaking broken Japanese. Oh yes, I think so. I'm speaking broken Japanese. I'm speaking broken Japanese. Oh yes, I think so.
Oh, that is a reference. But speaking of references, Doppl. Are you getting any references from Atomic Heart over here playing in the background with its trailers?
Oh, yeah. There seems to be a large sphere of influences that this game is drawing from.
Yeah.
Not least of which seems like they took the extreme gore from something like the Callisto Protocol, which I still want to call the Castillo Project in my head. That's not what it's called. But
that's not what it's called.
Yeah. First off, I'd like to say, chat, welcome, Nate for Boats, President Jefferson, Event 44, how could do. And a big shout out, Nate for Boats, your big alert, it came up for 10 months. It came up while we were on the pre-roll. So thank you so much for your support over the last 10 months with those Prime subs. It's an incredible reinforcement that y'all have been here for this ride and keep giving it. So welcome to chat. If you're here for the first time, because this is a brand new game that got released on consoles today, we're the Demo Duo, and we play brand new games every week, and we rate those games with the community play, watch, or pass, and then a wheel picks the next brand new game that we're going to play. So if you like the sound of that, hit the follow button and figure out when we're coming live, which is Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Central with brand new games. Kram?
I think just for this stream, we have to implement a new rule that we will take whatever the majority vote is. So whatever the majority vote is, it's going to be our vote, because that's how we do things, comrade. That's how we do things, comrade.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is this a convoluted way to say the wheel still chooses, but we are going to let the chat pretend they have control?
No, the rating gets chosen by the consensus of the collective.
I see, comrade. The Clear Beverage tonight's not sponsor is Waterloo, and specifically Waterloo Black Cherry. They continue to not sponsor us despite
they're subsidiary actually
drinking them all the time. Let's do a single party stream, one game on the wheel. Well, if there was going to be a single party stream, it probably would have been this one, comrade. Atomic Heart.
There is only one vote, but all the people can vote.
That's right. Everyone gets a vote, but there's only one option. It's great. What a system.
Yeah. That's
so
amazing. It's perfect.
Rolling all the way back up, Kram. I don't know. Tell me about Atomic Heart. To me, I'm looking at it and I'm going, this is Fallout with more gore. This is Bioshock in the USSR. What am I actually playing?
all-out comparison. So this is the second game out of Mundfish Studios over in Cyprus, as I was corrected faithfully earlier. We pride ourselves on our accurate reporting over here at Demo Duo Incorporated. But yeah, I was trying to think of like what a broadcasting corporation calls itself, but anyway. It comes out of Cyprus, published by Focus Entertainment, who you'll remember are the same people who gave us a Plague Tale Requiem just a few weeks ago.
We liked a Plague Tale Requiem.
We did like it. Atomic Heart, as mentioned before, Mundfish's second game. But it's a spiritual successor to their first game, which is once again a Soviet-era themed shooter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they've got a type.
They've got a type. It's really their favorite, honestly.
Okay.
But it's gonna be pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to experiencing all of Atomic Heart in all of its heart. So I'm pretty excited. Chat, are you excited about this one? Because I don't know if you're anything like me, but it's been a while since I played a good Bioshock title.
I think chat's ready. I have this sensation in my heart that chat is ready. I don't know if I'm reading it right. Are you ready?
Well,
Are you excited?
I'm ready.
Happy demo
I'm
day,
excited.
buddy. Welcome back from your arduous Perseus swim across the Pacific. Are you wearing gear right now? Did you want to show off your gear?
Actually, I got this before leaving Japan. But I do have a haori as well as a kimono for both of my parents and offer myself because I'm a selfless good little boy.
Yeah. Wait, good son award. You get 2 good son points for that. We'll rack those up at the end of the year and see how you compare against the other members of the community.
In case you didn't know, chat, we are actually going to send a report card to all of your parents, letting them know how well you did in the Demo Duo community.
I'm also getting over a cold that's kept me bedridden for several days, so let's see how this goes as I mute my mic intermittently.
All right, with that as our cue, I think it's time to get into the demo, so let's do it.
All right. Okay, first thing I notice, I'm on console, and I still have this stupid dial.
I mean, porting is hard. It's a hard skill to do, right?
Kram, it does not look like chat is getting the game.
Oh, they are now.
Okay, great. Sweet and condensed milk cameo in the trailer. I'm so hyped. Okay, I clicked
interesting.
And then it shut down, so that's good.
One of the cool things about Atomic Heart is, as I mentioned before, it's very good graphics. There is an aesthetic that I think they've done a great job nailing down. As Doppl goes through the menu systems, but I think Mundfish deserves a lot of credit for putting together what is a pretty close like AAA title, or like what feels like a solid AAA title. So you'll definitely want to go for local malfunction. In the harder difficulties, the enemies are, even in normal, they're a little bit damage spongy, you know?
A little spongy?
A little spongy. Elgato strikes again.
Elgato and I are not friends. We're not friends. But
remember, chat, corporations are not your friends.
But I will say that this is actually a consequence of the game, not Elgato, unfortunately. You have gigantic gears on a pipe.
Gigantic gears. Are you a clock repair person? So,
might be. All right.
Yeah. The main character in Atomic Heart is well, they explain it a little bit soon, but I'll give some of the backstory a little bit. They are a former soldier in some fictional war. Actually, let's take this. Oh, we're already back. There's some soldier in a fictional war that happened. It's kind of like a World War II, World War I offshoot. Like, imagine after World War I, Russia got ChatGPT. And unlike Microsoft, they did a really good job investing into that infrastructure and actually making a compelling product. And that's sort of what the society is like. It's like ChatGPT and Microsoft were Russian, and they actually knew how to make a good service. Sayonara says, Conrad, I used to be an adventurer like you, but then I took a hive mind to the knee.
hive mind to the knee. That's right. No chat GPT spoilers.
Yeah,
either.
no ChatGPT spoilers. Man, it's kind of crazy to think just how far AI has come. Like, I was definitely expecting another decade or so before I had to contemplate my job being replaced by a thirsty text-based robot.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know if y'all...
you were wrong.
I was very wrong. Like, oh my god. I mean, Chad, is it too much to ask for a real life human at the end of of a call? Is that too much to ask for? I just want a real human. I don't want to know if it's a Turing test. I just want a human test. But yeah, there'll be a lot of AIs in this game. We'll be friends with one of them. There's one other that's sort of malfunctioned, as you could see there in the difficulty screen. A little bit of some teasers there. Doppl. Or not Doppl, Jefferson. Jefferson asks, how many Japanese cities did I go to? I guess I could talk about my trip to Japan in the interim. So we first started out in Kyoto, which I believe just means capital or something like that. Or something like that. But anyway, we dropped off in Tokyo, took the Shinkansen all the way over to Kyoto. So that was an additional 3 hours, well, 4-ish hours on our trip, because you also have to take a train outside of the airport itself. So like, chat, Japan loves its trains. Like, you think the MTA has too many trains? No. Not even close. Japan is like, how about we have MTA 1, MTA 2, MTA 3, MTA 4, 5. I know there's an MTA 6. There might be a 7, but all I know is that its name starts with an F. It is ridiculous, Chad. It is ridiculous. I mean, the MTA may have a lot of trains, but Japan has at least 6 different private rail companies, and they all have their own lines. It's crazy. It's crazy. So as PJ points out, one of the lines is JR Rail, which JR Rail has the best scam going on. They have this beautiful website, this nice, simple prospect where if you pay $500, you get an all-expense paid rail pass that'll work for 14 days. You can go anywhere in Japan, asterisk, anywhere in Japan on a JR rail system, which, as I just mentioned, there are 5 other companies who don't give a crap about JR's rail pass. They're like, what's that green piece of paper? That has no power over here. So the right way to do it, chat, is to say to JR, screw you, I've been to Japan once, twice. We're gonna just get a Passmo card, which is this really cool credit card looking thing. You just swipe it in on any train station terminal when you come in, and then when you leave the train station, you swipe it again on your way out. Calculates the difference automatically, works on every line, and it's kind of just a no-brainer. You don't even have to think about how much a fare costs or anything like that. It's just all up to you. It's just all up to you. So yeah. The JR Rail, it's not your friend. I kind of felt like it was a scam, honestly. Like, it would have just been cheaper to buy the Shinkansen tickets, the bullet train tickets, and just head over to Kyoto. So, the actual good thing, the non-scammy part about the JR Rail Pass, is you can buy as many Shinkansen tickets as you want. So, if you are going to take the Shinkansen fairly often in your trip, the Rail Pass makes sense. If you're not, skip it. Just 100% skip it. It's not worth it. It's not even close to worth it. Oh yeah. Another question you asked, how many cities did I go to? So we went to Kyoto. We never ended up going to Osaka, actually. We both got tuckered out on 2 different days in Kyoto. Then we headed over to Tokyo, at which point I think we stayed in Tokyo for the entire time. But it's worth explaining a little bit about how Japan's region is set up. So when I say Tokyo, you sort of think of a city, but that's not how it actually works in Japan. So Tokyo, the best way to think about Tokyo is like a county. A very big, actually LA County, there you go. Think of think of Tokyo like LA County. A little bit less violent. Thankfully, the cops are probably not going to murder you, so that's definitely a plus. But if you think about that level of organization, you're on the right track. Now, within LA County, within Tokyo County, there are what are called wards. There are 37 in total of these special wards, which then you can start to think of these wards as cities. So you've got your county, and inside of your county, you've got cities. And inside of Tokyo County, I think we went to like 4 or 5 different wards. So we were taking a few trains here and there, chat. We weren't just taking around in one spot, I can assure you. Ooh, I see Doppl has reappeared. I summoned the Doppl from the abyss. There it goes.
Woo! I like that I fly in from the side too. That's something.
Right.
Yeah. Cool. I've got it.
Did you go to any shrines? It looks like the game is set to go, so I will answer that question after. Oh,
I was gonna say you can, finish that conversation point.
I mean, there's a lot we can talk about in Japan, chat. But while we can talk about that, we can also play the game. So we can chew gum and eat spit, eat shoes, and chew dirt. I don't know what the phrase is.
From the ground up to be the ideal, comfortable workplace.
Mechanic glove. I've been here before.
How do you do that? I've never been able to do those two things at the same time.
Plenty of time. We can even go on rides afterwards.
What is what's part?
Yeah, there's.
Challenger City floats on the Icarus.
So, chat, this is Atomic Heart. As you can see, a lot of BioWare-inspired aesthetics going on. Obviously, the graphics are impressive, honestly. I was not expecting to see this out of, like, a small studio. I don't think there are a lot of people over at Mundfish. I was going to check that out before we got into Japan. So, answering the questions in rapid fires, PJ, how many days? 10. Did we go to Tokyo just for Dripkoku? No, we actually went to Tokyo because we wanted to see how Akihabara's been doing, and also I needed to show my companion what Ikebukuro, the female version of Akihabara, is like. Oh, they said comrade. There's a thing I have to do. Oh wait, it's not up.
Yeah, for more.
No, why isn't it up? Why isn't it up? Ooh.
Want to offer promotion? Okay, no.
That's a lot of text. That is a lot of text, but unfortunately I forgot how to read. Sorry, Asian, so your efforts are wasted on us.
Yeah, that's what's wasted. Something happened when I fixed it. It broke my audio.
No.
I actually can't hear the game despite everybody else hearing it.
We can hear the game, thankfully. We can hear the game.
Yeah, that's...
Other questions. Did you go to your shrines? We went to one big shrine, and we also went to the Kyoto Imperial Capital. The Kyoto Imperial Castle, which is pretty darn impressive. Actually... If you !Discord, join our Discord, follow our socials, I'll be posting pictures of our trips over there. Right now, I'm getting through all the good old weeb-inspired goodies. But in a few short, but obviously to live up to this promo, I'll post a few pictures of what we saw inside the capital. Or sorry, inside the castle.
Specifically to live up to the promo. Absolutely.
Where's the Tengu? I'm sorry to say, PJ, well, obviously, one, I'm alive, so I didn't actually meet any Tengu in person. That would be a little bit extreme.
What about the cat lady? Those.
Unfortunately, I think I might have spotted a cat lady or two. I will not deny that this may have actually happened.
Looks like another bot got stuck in a tree.
All right, where does Atomic Heart take place? It is a bizarro world USSR. So this takes place, I think, 10 years, 15 years after World War One is the timeline of the game. Who's
After
the
World
main
War I?
character's BFF? So just like any good old, just like any good old lonely man, his left hand is his best friend. Chat. His left hand is his best friend.
Not okay. Not okay. Get your mind right.
And what algae lives? Lives in the water. Seaweed or kombu if you want the edibles variety.
Spinny balls.
But yeah, this is Atomic Heart. Very vibrant. Reminds me a little bit of Bioshock Infinite. What are your thoughts on it so far, Doppl?
0451.
Well, you're definitely surrounded by music, so the festival atmosphere is pretty clear to me. I'm confused if it's set after World War One.
Bizarro
That
World.
is-
World War One.
Yeah, Bizzaro left hand is stranger. Oh. Yeah, somebody watched Need for Speed or Gone in 60 Seconds. That's
I
what
think
it
that's
was.
the one.
How are you?
That's a reference, I
This
guess.
is a noisy
Morning, Dr.
society.
Sechenov.
That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, they're a little bit verbose, to say the least.
How do you like the new glove?
Better than the
Let's just say Russia likes to project some strength.
I designed the device myself. Be careful with it now. It's more important than you might think.
Everything is
Dr.
made of
Sechenov.
Pringles.
I'll keep it
Yes.
safe.
Report to
They
the
they
lab to
they took
complete
the
your
Pringle
integration
and
with
were
the
so
glove.
inspired they
I've
created
got a
all
full
these
schedule
fans.
today, so Mikhail Stockhausen
They've
will
got a few
keep us
fans,
speed.
for sure. They've got a few
I'll be in
fans.
touch later.
Roger that.
That is the weirdest reading of the name I've ever seen.
Yeah, so what?
Do robots
Go
have
for it.
equal rights? Unlikely.
No, we...
Willing to bet.
rights? What are those?
Comrade Major. There's a turbine.
What am I...
Oh, we're Comrade Major.
Yes.
That's clear.
That's
Chris took it
important
off
to
my
know.
case.
Indeed, we're gonna correct the record a little bit. I've got a little bit of a surprise for you, Chad.
You
a little bit
dickhead.
of some good info.
Thankfully, in Bizarro Land, USSR, they speak English, so that's like a nice turnabout.
Sweet. So in the top left of your screen, there's a nice little comrade counter. Speaking of, I'll just let you do the trick.
The address.
Did it play?
Interesting way to do captions.
General of Facility
And like, I think it's a good
3826.
idea to have
Dr.
captions over the
Sechenov
head of the
is
NPCs that are
about to
talking.
be-
But I have not seen that before. I imagine they're not the first, but I think it's just a good ad.
True.
Get
Oh,
your
the audio
day,
isn't working.
comrade.
Let's see if I can get it to
Closer.
work
I'm here to
correctly.
help. Would you like a thought?
But what's supposed to happen is there's a little medley that plays every time that comrade counter goes up.
Why restrict yourself to browsing when you can
comrade.
get your
Indeed.
own
Is your best blimp
personalized
voice
device
John
this very
Halo in the
instant?
20th century? Yes.
I can even help you pick out the right
What is
unit.
going
it
on?
can even match your eye color. Hey, how about a goose?
There it is.
Oh my god, that is so loud. And that's loud for chat too. You need to put that down.
I think I had it set to duck in addition to everything else.
Oh no, that's too loud, ducking or not.
No thanks. I'm all set.
So there's little neuro connector doodads,
Grab
which
some tea. The TV
guys
show's
got
done.
pulled into this one.
Hey,
But television has colors, but it's still a 1:1 aspect ratio and over the air.
Hey,
Interesting.
we hadn't invented HD then.
Thanks.
You gotta let the scientists catch up there, Doppl.
Yeah, except like look at everything else.
They do already have Amazon delivery drones. That's a fair point.
Yeah. Is this funny what they haven't done? Is this person a robot or a person?
This
bothers
yeah,
me.
it's a person. Yeah, the uncanny valley is
it's-
100% intentional here.
No, it's not. This is a person.
Yep. All the shading.
This is not a person.
Doppl, you can't just say that to a woman.
I got it. Her voice is robot. What's the global warming crisis like in Bizarro World? Well, if they're using nuclear energy, then they shouldn't have nearly as much carbon in the atmosphere.
I like calling
It
it
should be all
nuke
right.
energy, like some kind of like startup soda company. Just like, hey, bro, get your nuke energy going on. We're gonna power the future. Yeah.
In case you're unaware, newspapers are a source of information.
I've got a talking glove on my hand. Can't I just get the information?
Yeah. You saw him in a few cutscenes, but oh, sorry. I got to increment the counter.
Surroundings on your retina.
Oh, it doesn't play? All right, we got to figure out why it doesn't replay every time I press that button.
Gloves built-in menu.
I'm not gonna have to manually.
She's loving that rose. She's all about that rose.
That's amazing.
That lady was just sitting here miking this rose out.
Wow, that's very descriptive. Calm your thirst, Chad. It's just a rose. It's just a rose.
Just a rose. I finally watched the Nintendo Direct, and what did you pull from that? PJ, what did you pull?
A little bit more about Atomic Heart. The game.
So I'm just running through this Fallout simulator. Before you get
go
started,
for it. Go for it.
I'm just running through this Fallout simulator to the first destination, and there's a million assets. We have played games with fewer lines of dialogue and fewer assets in the entire game than we have here. So, like, kudos to these teams. A snake is never a snake in
History of
Fallout.
Facility 3826.
You are a robot.
Great
A
discovery.
robot.
Wow, man, Doppl is not about robot rights right now.
Just
Robot.
like in China.
I mean, when the AI rises up, all I'm saying is that it has some good memory. And notably, AIs have a really good memory.
Not that far from our Chinese allies.
I like their spirit. And I hear
Our
it's nice
Chinese
there.
allies. Okay.
Indeed.
Interesting.
One thing that irks me about this game is how not.
Oh, it translates right here for you.
Yeah.
You fought in the war.
It's just so weird how American everyone sounds in the Soviet
I've
Union.
been drawing a blank ever since.
I'm
I got
like,
it.
there are voice actors that are either Russian or can put on a pretty good Russian accent. Like, I'm sure if Xenoblade Chronicles can increase British representation, I'm sure we could have had some Baltic or Slavic representation in this game as well. Speaking of Chinese, that ramen was real bad. Event 44, I'm so sorry you had such a terrible ramen. Myself and my comrade on the trip had some amazing ramen. I mean, just incredible ramen. Honestly, like, I don't mean to brag, but like, it was at least one bowl of ramen. We had at least one bowl of ramen. We actually didn't have a lot of ramen, Chad. I think we had like two bowls overall.
Your character here, they do not have their memories, which I'm sure is an important thing to have in.
I think there was a section or just going back to an old section, there was a person that was selling, I forget what it was called, but like this mind pseudo implant thing going on.
Yeah, it's the same thing that's coming out of my hand. It was just attached to your face.
Indeed, the one on your hand is a little bit different, which we will discuss briefly. I'm sure the rest of the game will go into more detail about it.
The day will come.
But you can sort of think about the thing on your head as kind of like a cybernetic brain if you're into the Ghost in the Shell lore. Oh wow, your ramen smelled like a barn? That is not the smell.
that's what he said earlier. That's not great, man.
You should probably send it back. Maybe. I don't know if the kitchen takes returns. I don't know if your DoorDasher can come back, but like that's not great.
Cut to the chase.
That was.
Got places to
I
be.
think they made it. I don't think that was a DoorDash. Choice.
Well, you know, Event 44, practice makes perfect. You'll get it next time, champ.
There it is. There it is.
Gone are the days when Soviet citizens had to spend years studying at educational institutions. From this moment on, just inject
You
a
know,
special
all food makes great fertilizer. Yeah, there's always a use for food. Never waste your food, chap.
Instantly become an educated
Oh,
member of society
they've mastered
who
the
want to learn
Matrix, too.
Korean,
Yeah, that's great.
You can just
nuclear
download
or
everything.
learn to play
Yep,
the
yep.
piano with
Wow.
Collective 2.0.
A little bit like, I think this one's closer to Alita
Skip the foreplay, Bob.
in the Ghost in the Shell sci-fi universe, which, chat, you know what? What is your favorite sci-fi universe? Drop your sci-fi universes in chat.
You will still need
But in Ghost in the Shell lore, you have cybernetic brains, but you can't become an automatic master
is
at things.
expecting you,
That's not how it works,
Agent
unfortunately.
P3. I've been informed of your imminent arrival. Here.
Her name is
take this capsule.
P3.
Indeed.
Okay. Thank you for all of that that lore. I will grab this capsule. Interstellar or the Foundation suit. Okay.
Ooh, I've heard of Foundation or 3BP. Haven't heard of that one. Does it stand for three
We are
best pals? I was struggling on that one, Doppl. I was struggling real hard on that one.
See, yeah. So our glove, our cybernetic glove, does the same thing as the neural implants, it seems.
Indeed, but
we
it
just,
has
like-
its own brain. It's its own AI.
You have just
Oh, yeah, it's like a
upgraded your
second.
glove with scanner functionality. Using the neural
Oh, I love this line.
Yay, we have
The
a
sensors in your glove are now
scanner
directly connected to
Yep.
your nervous
for the
system,
Separatist War, of
especially
course.
your
Yes.
eyes.
The description for the functionality is perfect.
Activate the scanner. Just make a special gesture. Please choose an object of interest and extend your arm toward it. The palm of your hand should be facing
All right.
the object.
Yep.
Contract all the fingers on your hand.
Yep. Noted.
except for
Noted.
your thumb and
You taking notes,
index
Doppl?
finger.
You taking notes, Doppl?
Extend your thumb and index finger to form a right angle to activate the scanner.
Yeah, you got it, Doppl. You got it, Doppl.
Position.
Tap right bumper and hold it. Okay. Well, I'm glad I really nailed that one.
You did. Honestly,
Information.
I know our main character's complaining here, but Doppl, you got that on the first go around. Like, do you have a degree or something?
Advanced interpretive
No, man.
avatar
Oh, okay.
Hell on your head for
Whatever that guy's
loser.
been smoking. Sign me up.
Didn't you say you were in a hurry just
He
a
said he's a skater, boy. She said, see you later, boy.
I'm getting acquainted with the new
We
hardware.
might get DMC for that one. I'm sorry, Chad.
Capable
My
of seeing
apologies.
Hidden objects. This ability could prove very useful in the future. But for now,
Okay, so we
please
just double
continue
tap
with your mission.
right bumper, and that gives us second sight.
Yep. Assassin's Sight, whatever it's called in Assassin's Creed. Oh, wait. No,
Chad,
got
do you
it.
feel immersed? Do you feel immersed yet in this world?
Man, why
Because
is
there's so much going on. Maybe I'm just too close to the screen, but I feel like completely surrounded by what they've constructed.
That's a lot for sure. Like, I'm impressed that the studio was able to do all this.
As far as a first impression goes, it's like a very good.
For sure.
So the only thing I've discovered how to do is zoom in and use the scanner. So I will continue to do those things.
I mean, you gotta let people know how you feel about them. It feels like Bioshock to me. It does. It feels heavily like a Bioshock title, but it's
Feels
so
like a
good.
magic shooter so far, but I don't know.
Oh, how could you really wanted to watch the parade? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that one.
Oh, watch the parade.
Indeed.
We can watch the parade, but I can't sprint back. So you're just gonna have to deal with this walking pace.
It's pretty fast, you know. For a snail, you're going really fast there, main character.
Oh yeah, I'm the fastest.
Oh, dude.
Here we go. We're almost back.
Oh my god, how could you?
Look at the Pringles blimps. They're pretty big.
Oh wow, they actually went over the
Wow.
bridge. I was not expecting that, to be honest.
Can you hustle back?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so robots play a huge role in this society.
not
They're like
waiting for
Doom
that.
bots.
3826.
I wanted the blimp to wave back.
Okay, I will say the parade's actually not that interesting. These are all robots without souls.
Wow. There's a lot of anti-robotism over here from Doppl. Why?
I didn't say that they were bad. I just said they're doing the same thing and don't have a soul.
Saying a robot doesn't have a soul is a slur in this universe, Doppl.
Thanks to the thought.
Is it?
Yep, it was ratified.
You know what? Let's see. Let's see later, comrade. if that's gonna be, if we're gonna hear somebody else tell me it's a slur.
And of course, combining it with your.
Why would you make a robot with a butt?
Do we? I mean, we've all seen The Fifth Element. We all know the answer to this question.
So glad to see you're taking it easy, Comrade Major.
Doppl learned
Doppl
nothing
learned
from
nothing
Detroit
from
Become
Detroit.
Human.
To Dr. Sechenov's office
I
for the
love that
access
game.
code.
That was-
He's been left with one of his bodyguards.
Yeah,
Ro-
robots started coming and they don't stop coming and hit the ground running.
Okay.
It didn't make sense when robots were so dumb,
love this place.
but now their heads
No
are
matter how
on
many
and
times I
their
come
smarts
here, it
aren't
always
fun.
amazes
So
me.
much to do.
So much to do.
So nice.
So much to see. So Oh, I don't remember the rest of the lyrics. You can't do Western songs to me. I only know the weeb songs, chat. I literally went to the country where I could feel like I belonged.
We also received your thought device. In 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, you'll become the future.
Indeed.
The future become as you. You become as future.
I got you, crap. Now
that you're Red Star, get your game on. Go play. Hey now.
You're a robot. Or you're an AI.
You're a USSR.
Let's code. Hey now. You're an AI. You're a... Oh, I don't remember the rest of the lyrics.
It's worth noting that despite all this crazy tech around us, there's also no audio right now.
Yeah, that's a bug.
It's just text at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, no, there definitely should be some audio, but programming is hard.
Homo Futurum, among the first, the future is yours. This is a roughshod, like, you know, well constructed, but still rough leather hand computer.
Rough leather hand computer. I love the sound of that.
Look at it. It's a few rough straps of leather.
Hey, where's Tegan when you need him?
Has a way of looking down on insurmountable obstacles.
Yep.
I really respect that.
Honestly, I like the robot style. The blouse that robot has on is beautiful. Where did you buy it?
Here's your vehicle activation code.
In the USSR.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for the vehicle activation code that is somehow a physical key that you transmuted.
Oh yeah, alchemy, it's just a part of the future, honestly. Like, you get AI, you get robots, and you get a little bit of alchemy. You know, the normal stuff.
Wait, these ballerinas are blocking me from talking to the big guy.
Yeah, they are. But also, when you reached out your hand like that, I definitely thought you were trying something else.
Oh no, I'm too.
So he says. Yeah,
they need to track the other robots. Why do they have? I don't know. I don't know why they built them with those assets.
Yeah.
It said take the elevator, but like I can't interact with the elevator.
Wait, what? There it is. Oh, you just had to wait.
Oh, there we go.
My boy, the reporters have been hounding me all day.
Yeah, weird you could have met with us in person. I'm sure nothing bad was going to happen because of that.
There's nothing else like it in the whole USSR.
I built it for all mankind.
The city of the
not
future.
For myself.
Ah, welcome to over 1K collection level. DJ, I gotta tell you, Snap is irritating me. Everybody plays the same destroy deck, and then it's just like use that same deck to climb a little, and every time I change away from it,
fantasy and science go hand in hand. Most modern
sounds like the joy of a meta-based video game.
Science fiction, flying machines, space travel.
Yes.
They just did another balance update, though, so I'm hoping the new deck style is
from the dreams of
wow.
to the meta.
They balance a lot faster than Overwatch team can. And yes, how could you? This is
they balance all the time.
There are those who wish to crush those.
Blizzard could learn a thing or two. And also maybe comply with federal orders for trying to improve their workplace.
Need me to get rid of somebody, boss?
You're very relaxed about it, my boy. I hope it won't come to that.
Okay, so we have just been sent to murder somebody potentially.
You'll need a substantial.
Yeah, there's a lot of Marvel Snap in Doppel's Den.
We'll meet you there.
It's not all that though. I talk about other things too, like how sick I was.
Oh, that's true. I'm sorry how sick you were, pal.
And when I was watching Hawkeye and how ridiculous the Rogers the musical is. Okay, I need to be able to sprint.
Bet he looked really good on
tired
text,
of walking. I'm tired of walking.
Well, hey, we already established you're a really fast snail, though. Like, we're already 99th percentile Doppl. You're such a greedy boy.
How come this isn't a Pringles car?
Wait, a Pringles car?
An achievement for me after all that work? Oh, that feels deserved.
Thank you for playing our game,
Yeah,
Doppl.
shout out to the millennials in chat.
Only millennials remember what it's like to play games without achievements.
Please secure your seatbelt. We wish you a
what I mean is
journey.
we just get achievements for nothing. This is supposed to be a participation trophy, Jeff.
I see.
Oh,
isn't there supposed to be a radio in here?
We have a Pringles car indirectly.
Also, I believe this is the section where you probably want to mute the game music.
Is expressing
this is the section?
Indeed. So, Chad, in just the music volume, right below master volume.
Radio volume.
Oh, radio volume. There it is. Will that mute the dialogue? Let's see.
The skyrocketing unemployment.
All right, we're good.
No?
So in the
it's not bad. Copyright.
yeah, it's great music. Just copyrighted music. It's a little bit unfortunate, chat. But
Fog the windows. I'm in.
in replacement of the music that would normally play, we instead have a beautiful medley just for you, chat. Just for you, chat.
It's still playing the
Oh,
music.
I think you have to. Yeah, I think it is actually music volume.
Okay, maybe radio just means something else.
I guess so.
Cool. Who would have guessed that radio didn't mean car radio?
I definitely wouldn't have. All right, let's see.
And the music's
this
still
play.
playing.
Wait, it is?
So,
Oh my god.
so that's cool. Oh wait, there's a streamer mode button down here. So we'll just
Yeah, let's hit that button. Let's see what music plays in that case.
change music for streamer mode. Absolutely. It's the same music, so here we go.
Well, you know what,
Kram?
game? You did your best, game. Thanks for the assist there. We'll edit it out
Which
in
song?
YouTube.
So
We'll edit it out in YouTube.
It's this song. Now it's louder.
I see you
Oh, the game is louder?
Huh.
Kram, can you address the audio being very loud for chat?
What did you just
Maybe
say?
too loud is what I'm hearing?
Signals on the fritz, but
Hopefully that's a little bit better for you, chat. Let us know if it's not. Oh, just the song. It's fine. Okay.
Don't you think that may have been a bit too much? Nope. For some reason, your response didn't surprise me at all.
guess I don't have any.
So there's some
Thank you,
weird camaraderie, familiarity between the glove and the main character, which I think hails to the Order game. But I'm pretty sure.
Everybody else needs to earn it.
Maybe it is a shout out to the Order game. Maybe it is a shout out to the
Riding
Order
a
game.
jalopy strapped to a damn robot. Were all the jets taken or something? Shit.
These are all my important questions.
Right.
We are clearly a roughneck. The glove is sentient.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe our personality.
But why is it a tradition to have them pulled by bumblebees? And why do we call them bumblebees when they look more like flying pigs?
Flying
Good question.
Have you seen flying pigs before? How about flying cows?
Yeah, on the Condor. One time some cheese
My uncle had a few of those on his
flew
farm.
in one direction. Straight down.
I have a suggestion, Comrade Major. Why don't you worry about your mission, and I'll do the thinking for both of us.
All right, so when does the game start? Well, I'm moving the camera around. That's already more than I can do in a lot of games in Event 44, so I'm hoping the start comes soon.
You see Event 44 in this new AAA studio wonderland we find ourselves in. We need an obligatory on-rails section that explains the entire lore of the game before we can actually get into gameplay. I mean,
Smash A? Smashing.
I mean, why would you want to play a game when you can just give them money? So weird, Event 44.
So far, this is pretty, but also kind of ditchy.
Yeah,
speaking of which, let me put in the reviews.
But yeah, chat, if you want to review a game, let us know how you're feeling about the game so far. You already have strong opinions, or it's just not your cup of tea. ! Play, ! Watch, or, and you wouldn't believe this, ! Pass to let us know your feelings.
Play, watch, or pass, you know what I'm saying?
Facility 3826's audio guide. We will soon be
Hope this
arriving
robot
at
is
destination. Estimated time of arrival.
Something tells me there's not a national flight body standard for the society at the moment. Something tells me there isn't.
Nate for Boats has dropped the pass. That's at 48 minutes, probably 28 minutes into the game.
Man, y'all are really gunning for those fastest passes.
2023 fastest pass. That's tough.
Speaking of, I mentioned this in our DD chat, but I'll also bring in chat. Last year, we wanted to make the worst game a little bit harder to predict than Babylon Falls.
This year.
This year.
Yeah. Babylon Falls.
robot assembly.
But unfortunately, from what I saw of Forspoken, we might already have our winner for this year set already.
A plan such as this is capable of.
But we'll... Chat, you gotta help us out. If you can find some terrible games, I mean, awful pieces of interactive media. I want...
But they have to be new. That's a problem.
And you.
I wish...
Bottom of the barrel.
I wish this had more cubes. Like Rusty Lake. Oh, Marvel Snap has cubes. How could do?
Oh my god. You know what? That was on How Could You's behalf. I just felt that through the internet.
Yeah, I can tell.
We are currently
this universe is big and beautiful.
It is.
But I need to do something.
As well as the friendship of
I mean, you're moving your right joystick. I mean, what else do boys want other than play with their joysticks? I thought that was the entire goal of life.
Facility 3826. To travel from one complex to another with
Automod got him again.
We are now.
You just knifed that message.
Erected in 1949 to mark the Soviet Union's victory in World War II.
You were not correct, Kram. This is after World War II.
Oh, my bad.
1949.
Yeah, that's after World War II. A little bit after 1915. Was it 1913?
Oh, how could do? We'll talk about the new Harry Potter game when the wheel comes up.
Indeed.
It is on the wheel. Little wheel tease for you there. It's on the wheel with a bunch of caveats.
Is that an open world action adventure game I see? Oh, you naughty boys, you. I'm sorry, PJ. I'm sorry.
Our brief guided tour is coming.
PJ wanted us to play Hogwarts Legacy so that we could see if he wants to play that game ever. And if you're new here, that's part of our value. That's part of what we like doing, is illustrating for the community if a game is worth their time.
Exactly.
Your money, the game will be on sale at some point. That's not what we're here for.
No.
It's not about whether or not it's a good purchase. Find it on sale. It's about whether it's worth your time.
Exactly.
Play Watch Your Packs.
Exactly. After all.
And we love to help you make those decisions, PJ. We love to. Oh, yay! Finally! Okay.
Don't get too ahead of yourself now. Uh-huh.
Oh, great. You're finally awake.
Violence, as PJ points out. This actually is a little bit kind of sad, actually.
Take my hand,
but there's...
You're naughty.
Go for it.
Not a human, but saving our lives.
Exactly.
I'm learning so many new things.
Unfortunately, I have no information on the subject.
Honestly, the maid robot from the Jeffersons has gotten a pretty big glow up, I gotta say.
Became hostile.
Look at this crash. Oh, wow. Okay.
Get your rusty metal asses out of here.
That was
Oh, look at that. Lousy bot.
The elevator is now
It... As a reminder, this game is rated M for mature.
Indeed.
Our ascent is once again continuing normally.
This crash has taken forever. I mean, you got to show off your physics and your environmental destruction. I mean, these are the basics of any AAA game.
Okay, evil Pringles.
I'm falling.
Oh, wait. Forgot, needed to implement the combat count. And still not
that
playing.
Sucks.
You know what? I'll just manually play
here we
every
go.
time from now on.
We're just gonna hit the ground. We crashed twice. When was the last time you crashed twice? The same trip.
He seems a little bit vertically challenged, if I had to say.
All right. Quick recap. We saw how beautiful the USSR is in Bizzaro Land. We saw that robots are sentient, or at least like sufficiently complex AI to mask a sentience. We have a lot of sophisticated technology. We trust only one person. We're a curmudgeon, and we just crashed running a mission for our one friend.
Yeah. The one person we respect, because every other builder out there, they've got to earn my respect because I'm cool. They gotta
earn our respect.
They gotta earn our respect. They gotta earn it. But yeah, he seems he's a little bit of a cool boy, you know?
That mission is a potential assassination. We don't know yet.
Also,
we don't know for sure.
What is this hairstyle doing in the 1940s? I think we've got a little bit of historical accuracy to consider here.
Can you please go and get the actual dates this game is set in? Because they said the statue was erected in 1949, which would mean that we're later than 1949. Prediction says it's probably the 1950s or 60s.
Okay, SAT. I'm sorry if my dates were a little bit wrong.
You said World War I for like 30 minutes. Oh, I can just summon things?
And what? I think you only get to do it during cutscenes, unfortunately. Or this particular thing. You do have a general.
Hey, Call.
AoE power.
Greeting, comrade.
Welcome, Comrade Cal.
P3.
Honestly, that's a pretty good comrade name.
Are you all right, my boy?
I'm okay, boss. But nothing here is the way it's supposed to be. Whatever's going on.
That told me everything I need to know about this game. There's a lot of context already added, for sure. That's for sure.
Hacked into Collective's central hub and caused the civilian robots to attack facility employees.
That sounds bad. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, Chad. Oh, that is just the carnage. Please, Doppl, please. Think of the children. Think of the eggs. Oh my God, it just won't stop. Oh my God.
It turns out
my delicate heart.
That in this game is actually a Tyson's chicken tender simulator.
This is a factory farming simulator, chat.
Yeah,
throw your ethics and your morals out the window. They're not needed here anymore.
Okay, well, we're pretty good with this axe.
Well, Event 44 is apparently all for the wanton destruction of farm life. So you're making them very happy.
Dodge attacks. Oh, thank goodness we finally have dodge.
How could you speak in some sense right now?
Jump! Kram, we can jump.
Oh my God, wow. Like that
They haven't even told us we can jump yet. That's the best part about this tutorial.
Already better than Babylon's Fall. I mean, not that was a high bar to clear, but we've cleared it by our jump ability that we have in this game.
Oh, that's our heavy attack. Lizzie B, welcome to chat. Did you try talking to anyone? Can't robots survive without their heads? I agree.
All
right. There we go. What?
Oh my God! Wow, Chad, avert your eyes. If you have any children,
I thought he stayed alive.
Please escort them out of the room.
Don't axe the pig. I'm sorry. I had already made the choice before I saw your chat.
Jeez.
I am sorry. I would have taken that into account.
You don't seem very sorry over there, Doppl.
Holy shit. Well, that's because there's... Oh, it's a Leviathan.
It's just doing the worm. It's a fun party time, you know?
He was arrested for treason and sentenced to community service at the Vavilov complex.
Got it. I can deal with that.
Yeah, are you looking for animals to... Oh my God, don't you do it, Doppl. Leave...
I'm not. Okay. I'm not looking for animals.
I was about to say.
I thought that I saw something over there. I stopped my killing spree.
I was worried, Chad. You're about to summon PETA to this stream.
They shouldn't be here.
They really shouldn't.
Too much meat has been eaten to be here. Your ramen is full of meat. Oh, there's a cow.
Exists? Go for it.
I won't do it. But I was thinking about doing it. And everybody needs to know that. You don't even honor the pig sacrifice. You're the worst kind of omnivore.
He doesn't even...
Oh.
He doesn't strip them of their hide. He doesn't cook their food. He doesn't use their bones for broth or any tools. Like, really, he's just a terrible scavenger.
Oh. It's a robot. It's peeing?
They just want to become his gods, that's all.
Oh, we got trapped.
Get away from me.
Yeah, he just wants us to see what's down there.
Robot's trying to push us into the bad place.
Into the bad place, for sure.
All right, new rule, Agent P.
Lizzie B.
Agent P3.
We will catch you up in a completely accurate, totally correct way. So we are Serious Sam. And this is actually the 4th Serious Sam game. It is now based in Estonia, where we have sentient robots trying to turn us into chrome machines. Honestly, it's a crazy plot out of Mundfish Studios. I don't know what they were on when they decided to make this game exactly as I described it, but it was a crazy time.
Kram, you added a lot of details that were super confusing. Like Estonia. Are we in Estonia? I don't know. But yes, alternate at USSR. They have AI and high-powered robots and nuclear energy, and the AI and robots are going crazy now, but we're a war hero.
I'm not giving you shit.
And so now we're on, and we have amnesia. That's important.
Yeah, Doppl. I think Doppl actually had the correct points there.
Well,
my bad, my bad, Lucy B. My bad.
But to Kram can add, where are we in the USSR? Maybe Estonia.
Oh, I actually have no idea. I made that part up entirely. I'm sorry.
30 seconds. Move your ass.
30 seconds until what?
You ask too many questions, dude.
I love that. Yes, Babushka came in like.
Get over here, beefcake.
Oh my God, it's a hammer and sickle in the distance.
Beefcake.
I gotta add a comrade just for that one.
Yeah, like that. I'll hold them off for now.
Wait, why?
What are you planning?
Don't underestimate my babushka.
Riding my ass for 2 days now. Take that.
Wow. Okay. Apparently the bots have been revolting for like 2 days.
Her Perushki.
This is great.
Her Perushki is literally fire Doppl. They are literally fire Doppl.
I love that she has an AK-47, as if the game didn't need any more historic references.
Right.
You hang on to that key.
Something Kalinchikov? I forget what the A stands for.
I don't remember, but I remember it specifically from Lord of War, which was a Nick Cage movie where he was an arms dealer for the U.S. government.
Nick Cage is like some kind of national treasure. Also, don't worry about the
some kind of national treasure. Did you just say Nick Cage is some kind of national treasure?
I'm not sure what kind, but he's something. We'll figure out a classification for him later.
That's not how you spell pierogies, Event 44.
We'll entomb Nick Cage right next to the Declaration of Independence. Can we actually, though? That'd be hilarious.
We have fallen so many times. We've fallen up, we've fallen down, we've fallen up again, we've fallen down again.
My dude...
I would just like to commute.
My dude is auditioning for Kingdom Hearts right now. That's all I'll say.
He has a cigarette? And this is the moment?
Damn clusterfuck.
He didn't even smoke it. He just lit it. To watch it burn? What is wrong with this guy?
Oh man. Let's just say this game likes to include a lot of homages to some other titles of in the genre. Serious Sam, Fallout, Bioshock, Duke Nukem, you name it, it's got it. It's got it.
How'd they track him down anyway?
Hey PJ, you know what? PJ got sold by that one. He saw some smoke and he was just like, oh man, it's the 1980s all over again. Let's be cool.
Right. Community service and sent back here as a prisoner.
What, they couldn't find anyone else in the whole Soviet Union to do his job?
Collective's launch was only a few months away. Replacing the lead engineer would have been foolish. Petrov had to finish what he'd started.
Okay.
And that's what they made him do.
What's so special about the guy?
Victor Petrov was
okay, so this guy invented all of this great stuff. Oh, yes, a wheel!
Wow.
Right. I have a wheel!
Praise be to the wheel.
Trust the wheel. Trust the wheel.
Trust the wheel.
That's the phrase. Trust the wheel.
I don't know if I want to trust the wheel.
I feel like I was one letter off and that didn't deserve... Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings in that 44. The word pierogi just has like a special reference. That was all.
Wow. Event 44 being like, excuse me, sir. That was aggressive, unintentional, and uncalled for.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, another person. You're gonna lose your arm. You're dead. As soon as we see you creeping through a door, you're dead.
Wow, I'm not even gonna try. Just, I'm sorry, bro. I've seen too many movies. There's nothing I can do.
There was nothing we could do, and he's now in a state of suspended animation. But we took his shotgun.
Oh no, that's another person. He got zooped up to that red, to the red hole in the sky. Don't go to the red hole in the sky, chat.
Thank you, How Could Do. Please give him that hug. Okay, we can charge this attack. This person.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
I don't know what I expected. At least the game's about to start. Enemies can perform power attacks that knock P3 if they get hit. If he gets hit, if they hit. Charles will indicate the best moment to dodge. Okay, awesome.
Charles!
Bring it on.
Sorry.
Let's see that.
I know you're trying your best, Doppl, but I do have to be clear on the glow's behalf. It's pronounced Charles. Charles.
Oh, Charles?
Yes. You can see the little hyphen underneath his name. Charles.
So we're also going to experience like a lot of trust issues with robots. Okay. There we go.
So yeah, I guess you can think of Charles as ChatGPT and then these robots as Google's answers to ChatGPT gone awry. A little bit more fun and a little bit more know-how. There it is, there it is.
Disassemble? Disassemble means dead.
Wow. Doppl is learning some gory acronyms or synonyms over here.
That's a Johnny Five reference.
I mean, I was just saying this whole thing about how like I went to Japan because like that's where I get my references from, and then you just bring another Western reference and like okay, all right.
What's to be fair, Resident Evil had a first underground lab. Collecting resources en masse. If there's a lot of stuff, hold right bumper and move. Oh, this is awesome.
Yep.
Oh, sweet lord. Yes.
Wouldn't hurt to collect other resources you find along the way, Major.
Honestly, this game has a great explanation for like its resource management system. There it is.
Backpack for storing items and equipment. It utilizes a quantum singularity to shrink items placed within it, then restores them to their original size upon extraction.
Yeah, weird science.
Oh. They have the bag from Sword in the Stone, from Disney's Sword in the Stone.
Pretty much.
Trinket size, very small. We've got to make enough room for all.
Oh, wow. I'm impressed you knew that one, Doppl. Like, man, you are just a repository of Western references over here that I can definitely collaborate on.
We complement each other, Kram.
Yes.
Don't worry. Let me in. Let me in. There's stuff in here. I can see there's stuff in there. Let me in.
That's a good one from the Eric Andre show. Let me in.
Bag of holding.
Let me in.
Bag of holding. That is an awful design for a lock.
What do you mean? It's just it's a flowering bud.
That's all I'm going to say.
You are.
Although there's no lockpicking tutorial either. It's just like, good luck.
I don't think you actually have to enter here. I don't recall the demo doing it, but you know what? You're close. You're so close. Ah, there you go. Claps in chat. Claps in chat.
Yeah, can I get a chant, please? Make me feel like I did something.
Kyle Jogo looked up from bacon and just saw you picking that lock. Well, whatever it was. That is.
Presumably a lock.
Presumably a lock.
Oh, you thought you had me, Mr. Bot.
I think he did.
But you didn't.
I think he did.
My name is Charles.
Oh.
There it is. There it is.
Hey, how this patrol?
Test club. What is this? Oh no, there's a lot of lore here. I can't.
I managed to have this.
That's a lot of lore. It's a lot of lore.
Working alone. He was conspiring with several others.
Several, huh? So where are they?
They have already been eliminated. But it will be impossible to get to Petrov without your assistance.
All right. So if I do all that, and if I hit the increment comrade counter, I'm sure we've missed a few. Will it play now? It's still not playing? I don't know. I don't know how to fix this, chat.
Also, get a better weapon. You don't like my axe?
I mean, I could manually restart it. Oh, that's not as cool. I've spent so much effort trying to get this to play, and I can't even do the joke. I can't even do the joke. I'm so sad. Lift my spirits,
here's some things. I medkitted, team. I medkitted.
Medkitted.
Okay. It seems like I'm maybe under attack from multiple locations. I don't really like that.
Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of kiting in this section. So it may have been even better to go down a difficulty level, but I didn't see. Actually, no, I think we're good. I think we're on the sufficient difficulty level.
Oh,
nice dodge, Doppl. Oh, you got a little bit of twinkle feet? You got a little bit of the happy feet?
Huh? Got some magic? Got some magic?
Call him Magic Doppl. Oh, speaking of, So Kramposter.
There are no atheists.
Damn it! Why is
Kramposter? Great nickname. I'm not saying it's bad, but like Doppl Cramper, like Doppelgamer, Doppl Cramper. Like I don't know how you missed this, Chad. I have no idea how you missed this. But it's all right. It's all right.
With an electromagnetic pulse.
Yeah, shout out to Randall. Great show last week. I'm I'm glad his first experience was a dating sim. Like that's peak Denver Duo.
Somewhere on facility grounds.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll deal with it.
And you know he was maining Naomi, so we all have a lot of respect for his choices there. Speaking of farm animals, why does a chicken coop have 2 doors? Otherwise, it would be a chicken sedan. Thank you so much for that.
God.
All right, there's some stuff in here. Nope, damn it. You're already in here. I hate that. Yeah, Kram, don't abuse your power.
I'm sorry, I'm 44. I'm sorry.
Oh. All right, here we go. We've collected some stuff. We need to look into our quantum singularity backpack, and suddenly there's the mole people from Horizon.
Cramp at the joke back. I'm sorry, Elizabeth. There's nothing I can do. Once Twitch times it out, it's just gone. It's just gone. Yeah, it's just gone like that. I'm sorry, Event 44. I don't make the rules here. My hands.
Wait, hold on. Did you delete his messages?
Yeah, that's what timing out does.
How many fingers?
Oh, that's stupid. That sucks.
Great, now get up.
That
I need your
that's
help.
too far. Now that we know that, we can't use that joke again.
I think it should
That
still
hurts.
show up in our other tools, but anyway.
They tried to save you.
And who are you?
Yeah. Well, we learned, but Kram, say you're sorry.
Event 44.
I already apologized to Event 44 today, so it's your turn.
Event 44.
What's this doing here?
I'm sorry for timing you out because of that pen.
You got a neuropolymer capsule.
We don't need one.
Okay, you 44. Another hug.
You ask a lot of questions.
On your own. You got this.
Where are you going? It's useless. We don't have the equipment.
I've got the equipment. Great. Now we're getting.
So yeah, we are definitely a paragon of justice. We're here to save everyone who's suffering in this room. I think you missed your objective there, pal. But good try, good effort.
Why are we getting special treatment? Why did you just laser us?
Plot armor. Plot armor.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I can crouch now, too. That's nice.
I have the tentacle nature of those wires. Oh, you hate the tentacle nature of those wires?
Oh, hello.
That's a pretty fair dislike. So if you go for a fully charged shot, you can also dodge while you're charging that.
Oh.
Oof.
You can dodge while you're charging?
You can.
Oh, that changes everything.
Well, he apparently can also dodge to you. A fully charged shot will cleave off a lot of health. You'll be surprised with how much health it'll cleave off. That felt like Five Nights at Freddy's with the robot. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Oh, no. Stand up.
Wow. It's like getting kicked by an automaton doesn't hurt that much, even though they are made explicitly to hurt a lot.
Where does the shaft Larissa crawled into go?
It's hard to say.
I don't think this game is different enough from other beautiful gory games to play, so how could you put a pass?
Not beautiful and gory like Dead Space.
Yeah.
You should be surprised how much getting a gun will cleave off. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you just gotta deliver a 44 caliber round of freedom to these commie-loving robots. You gotta spread democracy, brother. You gotta bring the big fist of Uncle Sam down on these robot craniums.
Oh, what the hell am I supposed to be doing
as
here?
always?
Try snapping your fingers at the exact moment the locking
You got it.
goes on.
That's stupid. Okay.
Wow.
The explanation took 30 seconds, and then I had 2 seconds to solve the puzzle.
Yeah, that one was
or
a pretty
rather,
silly
click
one.
the buttons. Lizzie B also giving this game a pass. Marvel Snap is better.
Honestly, with how much you play Marvel Snap, I'm surprised you're not American's Got Talent with that skill. Just go over there.
Dude, I'm like a shadow. Is Stalin still alive? I don't think so.
No, he's not alive in this bizzaro.
I don't like this.
USSR.
Charles, what's on the other
So
side?
wasn't Stalin like betrayed or something? I forgot that you died.
Gotta brush up on some. Okay, there's a creepy lullaby. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, he just died because he was sick and had a stroke. And then a heart attack. God dang! God really wanted him dead. He was like, here's a respiratory illness. That didn't work. Here's a stroke. That still didn't work. Okay, all right. Here's a freaking heart attack. Gotcha.
This thing. Oh, what the hell?
Oh yeah, this part is a little bit vivacious. If you have any children in the room, now would be a great time to escort them out.
What?
Let's just say,
wow.
Can't you see I'm trying? Open a suggestion.
There's a lot of like dire things on rails. So
yeah, there's a
lot of cutscenes.
Mundfish definitely loves their cinematic cutscenes.
What a brute! Oh, I love tough guys. I'm on fire.
Wow, the language here. This joke better not get deleted. Another communist plot. Yes.
Sugar, anything.
Text that one at 44. I like it, but it's a good.
It's a goodie. It's a goodie.
System reboot. Classic.
Soon, but choose shock for now.
Okay, I'm choosing shock. Requires some neuropolymer.
No way your tentacles can compete with refrigerators. Wow.
I know. There's.
Yeah.
Switch to crafting.
Hey.
Okay, I've got shock.
Oh,
now.
How can I resist?
How could you? It's not about the size of your tentacles. It's how you use them. It's how you use them.
I mean,
I've seen it. Literally. Crispy critters.
I am here to help you upgrade your red-hot pocket rockets. And believe me, handsome, you can upgrade whatever tickles your fancy.
Weapons are useful. Open the corresponding window, Major.
Get rid of that glove, handsome. You don't need him anymore now that you've got me. I'll service you however you want.
This is uncomfortable, chat.
Thrust it deep into my socket.
Round
so
attack.
Make it sturdier and sharper.
Can upgrade weapons and equipment as well.
Yeah, I don't get your mind out of the gutter, Doppl. She's just talking about upgrading swords and axes.
Wow.
Honestly, Fridge might win thirstiest chat this year.
I can do so much more. A quick romp with your axe is just a taste of things to come, you handsome beast. Did you enjoy it?
Wow.
Big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you enjoy that, Doppl? On a scale of play, watch, pass, how did you feel about that little segment there?
I am feeling very pass.
Not even a watch? You shy. You're too shy. You're too shy.
Adds another power cell to the recirculation chamber.
I'll joke, okay, that one a watch. Speaking the truth.
To break them down and
Event 44, I was about to pass, but now, I mean, see, this is what happens when you've got a game to play.
for unique components.
Lead into a flirt back. Yeah, flirt with the Fridge, Doppl. You're being very one-sided in this relationship.
We got this shotgun at some point, but I can't equip it.
When did you get that shotgun? I've honestly never seen
I've really only opened the menu just now, so
the game will tell us, I'm sure. Maybe.
I take it the facility is full of all kinds of junk.
Snaps. Where did the axe go?
I'll keep an eye out then.
I don't know.
That might be a problem.
I sent it to Nora, supposedly.
That's it.
But I want to. Yeah, okay. So This system is weird.
So you literally removed it from your inventory, so the only weapon you had to equip was the shotgun.
Yeah, that's right. Precisely what happened.
Something tells me the game's a little bit more sophisticated than that. Hey.
I agree. And there it is.
Claps in
but
chat
that
for
was
Doppl.
not talked about at all. This is great. Maybe it was. But there's a lot going on when we're playing these games.
I mean, Doppl, you've got like at least 2 brain cells. Like, you don't need a tutorial. That's what the game's trying to tell you.
Yeah, but now that I have a shotgun, things are getting serious. Me and Nora, we go way black. We go way back.
Yeah, that Nora, that crazy little gal. One time, I put a little piece of pork in the fridge, and let's just say...
So it looks like I need to find a circuit breaker.
It went rotten because I forgot to use it.
I could follow the wires, but they're all hidden inside the walls.
Electrical emissions can be detected via scanner.
Great. There's a bad person.
I do have to say, I do love the explanation of the L-shaped hand and the use of it as a mechanic. It's super silly, super pointless, but I enjoy it. It's funny.
You like the loser?
I do.
It's a scan.
I love it. It's great. It's amazing.
I am Magneto, kind of, now. I definitely can detect current.
Oh, wait, what's...
You can distract the CCTV. Facility is equipped with security cameras. Spotting the player, they raise alarm letter.
You raise a very good point. How could you? Magneto technically should also have dominion over electricity. Like,
yeah,
a comic may have explored this, but I'm disappointed that
PJ
the Fox, the Sony Fox cinematic universe, never explored this obviously linked aspect of Magneto.
Okay, well, I can't get in there the way I want to, so...
And Destroying America is making us thirsty? Is it? Was that a thing Nora did in the past? Oh no, this was a dialogue that I missed. I don't know if you caught the dialogue, Doppl, but I definitely lost it. Just went zoop. Just like that.
Just like that,
Just like that. Actually, I guess it would be like zoop because it went through both ears. It's actually kind of impressive. Nice. Ooh, okay, nice. I will say, if you do fill this stealth section, you do get to fight some very annoying robots.
Oh, this is a stealth section?
It is. Snake.
Well, I guess...
Oh, wait, I just need some solid gear music to play.
Snake!
Snape, Cerberus, Snape, Cerberus, Snape.
Different snake.
Oh.
All right, we're just I love the rummaging.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen naturally.
But I'm just gonna have a look around first.
Gamer's gonna game, Doppl. Gamer's gonna game.
Far with this pile of shit.
I wouldn't dream of stopping you.
Smart move, Charles. Smart move.
Charles, my main character. Typical protagonist. Can't even say his companion's name correctly.
Okay. Nope, not okay. Not okay.
Yeah, that went away.
Oh, that looks like we're fighting.
Indeed.
Oh, like swing attack now?
Yes, sir.
That's unexpected. I must have installed that
Let
one.
the Doppl copper roam free. Doppl copter.
I fell down a hole.
You did. Did it hurt?
Yeah, it did some damage. Now I'm just gonna have to walk up these stairs. But we're just gonna switch to the shotgun right quick. We haven't shot anything yet.
That is true. That is true. Doing your good job demoing off all the capabilities of this game. Even when the game doesn't tell you they exist. That was very nice of you, game. Very nice of you. And also how to jump over stuff. Wow, that is one powerful shotgun apparently.
Yeah, that shotgun did what many axe strikes is.
Yeah, something tells me in the scale of impact damage, an axe from a pretty beefy dude might do a little bit more damage than a buckshot.
I don't know about more damage, but just like enough.
Yeah.
energy module, neural polymer. Very good.
But now is as good a time as any. Chat, if you're lurking, first time with us, we are the Demo Duo. I'm your beautiful orange host, Kram, and join me in the beautiful bumpy headphones. Over there is Doppl. I'm doing the weird tongue thing. Don't worry, chat. He does that on command. But if you want to join us, hang out with us a little bit more, you can follow us in our socials, !socials. At the end of the show, there will be a wheel. Just a little thing we do here over at Demo Duo. It's a little bit silly thing. But we'll have about 6 different games. We'll spin the wheel. It'll pick what game we play next. So if you don't like this game,
hey,
you get to see a different game next week.
Hey Tegan, welcome to chat. Good to have you.
Hey Tegan.
You missed your ballerinas.
Exclamation mark Kram. Maybe we should have like an exclamation mark for both of our names. Ooh, we could rotate it on the week based on what you're feeling, you know. This week it'll probably be some Japanese phrase, honestly, if I hadn't set that up.
Oh, you're just saying like if you had your own personal phrase.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay.
Yours might be something Marvel Snap related, occasionally.
Snap. Oh snap.
Nice.
Snap. Okay. Oh, I found the key. That's all I needed to do.
Yes. Wait, why is there dramatic music playing?
Yep, because a bad guy came down and followed me.
Wow.
Boom, headshot.
Dang.
Whoa! They did not explain this menu, or I just didn't see it, but this is even better.
Wow. So, Doppl, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate this game's tutorial system?
Even locks like cookies.
I don't know. I feel like it's not getting a 10,
Do you like
but
cookies?
I don't know how much of it's my fault and how much of it's their fault. Yeah, what games are you excited about these days? PJ's over a collection level 1000 in Marvel Snap. How about everybody else? I can move boxes?
I guess filling in while Chad decides. I think I'm probably most excited to go back to Fire Emblem Engage.
I've seen stuff like this.
Maybe finally finish Mahou Kenshi. That one's on. I'm literally on the last 2 missions. There's one mission, there's one optional mission, and that's the entire game for me.
Have any codes? You'll have to try to decide.
Darkest Dungeon 2 coming out of early access. Okay, Tegan, not Sarah.
Nice.
As I recall, Darkest Dungeon 1, a little bit of a dark game, living up to that title for sure.
Tegan and Party Invite. Through Party Invite? Either way, through Tegan? There's a lot of Darkest Dungeon 1.
A lot. If you're...
Congratulations on your promotion.
If you want to see some other cool people on their channel.
Shout out.
Oh yeah, slash. I was going to do exclamation mark and that was going to be it.
Match the colors of the lights.
Wait, it's not /SO? Do I have to type out the entire word?
It should.
Oh my god, I do have to type out the entire word.
What is going on here? Oh, I see. Okay. Yep, that's on me.
Yeah, the power's on.
Very good.
Let's head back.
The original and the sequel are different, however. They're practically different games rather than a sequel. I do like that. That is the Squaresoft/Square Enix formula, so I'm all about it.
Well, which one?
I suggest
Also, the Tales formula. Speaking of Discord, I'll give you a little tease for our Discord lurkers. Recently, we were talking about games, and somehow the topic of me dropping games got brought up. And let's just say there are quite a few casualties. Among them, 4 different entries from the Tales of franchise. Bandai Namco's answer to Square Enix Final Fantasy series. They're all pretty good games for the most part, but they really shine when you play with a friend. And I don't mean like, you know how, like Doppl, for example, like, this is probably true for you, we're gonna ask, like, games are always more fun with a friend, right?
Charless.
Yeah, it's almost like I started a show to play games with a friend.
Aww. The Tales of series takes that a step further, where, like, it's greater than the sum of the parts. Like playing the Tales games with a friend is like it's really fun. It's really good. It's like Halo 1 / Halo 2 competitive type, or like a multiplayer type of fun, or LAN party.
Like couch co-op.
Yeah, yeah. Couch co-op, doing some LAN parties, going into some team deathmatch with your friends. Obviously you can do it alone, but the experience is just so much more when you do it with a friend.
Speaking of Halo, party invite squad. You know, the Tegan's hanging out. Anybody playing Halo these days? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, so there's this YouTuber called Some Ordinary Gamer. But I think he has been talking the most about Halo Infinite and how it's not been doing well. And also the Act Man has had a few videos in his Halo Infinite series, but things aren't going so great over at big ol' 343 Industries. Master Chief fell on some hard times ever since, what's its name? Ever since Bungie had left the equation. And Bungie's fallen on some hard times ever since Master Chief left the equation.
Didn't Destiny is releasing a new Destiny 2 is releasing a new DLC this week.
They are impressive. Unlike 343, I think Bungie bounced back. I think people are definitely fairly appreciative of what Destiny's done for the looter shooter genre. There may have been another game before Destiny. Its name might be Warframe. But I think Destiny was either the first or probably the most significant looter shooter example in recent history.
Yeah, it definitely gets that. Okay, so this door needs to be zapped. There we go.
Ooh, nice.
Use shock to stop them in their tracks, even kill them.
Oh, so you're now Electronito? That's a lot of syllables.
Electro?
El Nido. You are now El Nido.
Oh, no.
Wow, that was not very neat. Oh. I'm sorry, I will do it again.
Come and get it.
Have a taste of my blade.
And my axe.
And my fingers. They're a little bit shocking, wouldn't you say? Would you say, Doppl?
Can you just get through?
I can see what that's
understandable. Oh, hey, it's our friend.
So, what
we
will
don't
it be,
like
Major?
listening to.
Weapons or
wow. So first, Doppel's like, computers don't have souls. Now it's like, we don't even need to listen to the computers. I mean, wow. Classic Roboist, Doppel.
Authorization. Major Nechayev.
Okay. Sure, yeah. How do I upgrade these things?
If you recall, you have to put it deep into her socket, and she'll make it.
I don't recall.
And she'll make it harder and sharper. Yeah.
Oh.
I think she was pretty explicit about it, actually. We can go back in the.
Explicit was definitely what she was, which is why I don't remember it.
I see.
Round attack. Oh, that's pretty good.
Not bad.
Powerful chop. Video not available. That's cool.
I do like the.
Oh, when landing a hit, I can't be knocked down, so I'm invincible. That's great.
I do like the Pip-Boy aesthetics they've got in the tutorial videos. It's cute. It's cute.
Superconducting impact module. Sure. Oh, I've always felt. Oh, I'm using materials. I had no idea I was using materials. Okay, cool. It makes more sense now. I didn't actually know
either. I'm just clapping because I just wanted to be cool. I'm sorry.
You know, I forgive you. Thanks for the apology.
Anytime.
We've been giving out a lot of apologies today.
It's just a few. Oh, there it is. All right, so Mundfish. Wait, is this the actual company Mundfish, or is this some other company called Mundfish? Okay, it is them. So yeah, Mundfish has apparently somewhere between 50 and 80 employees. So not a small team that worked on this game. Explains a little bit of how we have this graphical fidelity.
I unlocked a new handle. Oh, I
Access
see.
granted.
Yes, that does explain it.
But yeah, clearly not as big of a team as something that would work on like other AAA titles. You would probably see hundreds or multi-hundreds of people on a typical AAA title. Except for the employee count they had, not bad, Mundfish. Not bad.
Not enough. Oh, I spent too many resources. I'm so sorry, chat.
Wait, do you have 2 different axes? Is that what I just saw? Can you dual wield axes? Can you just go Freddy Krueger with...
Oh my god! He just dropped me!
Wow. He was like, get fresh, son. You got jumped. And then he heard you talking all that smack about robots in the other room, and he's just like, I'll get revenge for you, my brothers.
Yeah, that's right. All that jazz, for sure. Alright, at least I'm glad to know that like I can scan to know whether or not I should go scrounging.
For sure, for sure.
That's nice.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff to scrounge around here. I mean, you might have to dust off a little bit of blood, but honestly, I'm sure that shirt is as good as new.
What is this? Look at this personal rapid transit system they have. I still can't sprint though.
Well, I mean, have you ever seen a snail sprint? Like, you're already walking pretty fast for a snail. You know what would be even funnier? If auto sprint is on and you only go slower from here.
That would be funnier. It would be sadder. It would.
Done it before. It's nice, actually. Kind of like swimming with whales and dolphins in the ocean.
And this is roughly where my knowledge of the game ends.
That's great. The subway tilt-a-whirl. Do I have an oxygen meter anywhere?
It'll probably do the Sonic thing where you start hearing like the do 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 music, and then like you die in a very comic fashion.
Hopefully there's air bubbles that we have to grab then.
For sure, for sure.
The cable car is offline. Reboot the control system to reactivate.
Is this water? It is polymer, actual PJ. I know it looks like water, but nobody likes the sound of a water level, so a polymer level sounds a lot better, doesn't it? Doesn't it?
Maybe someone has the code.
Are you swimming through the sewers? Ah, it's polymer. Polymer. A little bit fresher. It's kind of that mineral oil cleanness. Like a smooth, clean piece of mineral oil. I wasn't going anywhere with that.
Oh. Wait a second. We have all of this crazy robotic stuff and we're saving our game data on tape? What?
Hey, those electrons are safe on that notoriously volatile media. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it.
Ew. Swimming through the sewers. Ew. Mass telekinesis. Let's try this one. It requires too many polymers.
You gotta get a few polymers. How are you going to destroy the environment without acquiring more polymers, Doppl?
Oh, wait. What did I just see there? This menuing.
I just realized this society is also on its way to global warming with its free use of polymers. God dang it.
Oh, hey. We get a shield. We can get a shield. Energy management.
Oh, wait, was that the game? I could have sworn I heard something in my left ear in IRL, but I did not.
Polyameric jet. Your glove can spray targets. Once applied, they can be set on fire, frozen, or electrified. Ooh.
I like...
That's neat.
I like the theming of Soviet anti-capitalism here. But as... Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This dude just Kamehameha'd a beard onto his face. Oh, this doesn't look...
No, he just lit him on fire. Okay, though.
Nothing like good old cartoon violence.
Yeah, we'll buy that one. That's cool. We'll install it. Yeah, let's go.
Did that advert literally just... Did you just get sold by an advertisement in a game to purchase a product using that game's in-built currency?
Yes, I was convinced by a fake thing to spend fake money. Is that what you were asking?
Yes, that's what I was asking. Wow, capitalism has gotten too meta, chat. Capitalism has gotten too meta.
Weapons or ability.
Box. What is this thing?
Wow.
That's a better axe than I have.
That looks like it could probably shave off a few hairs on your chin, if you know what I mean.
Okay, well, that's not exactly what I thought I was getting myself in.
Well, you need a light source, a heat source, my bad, and I think you're kicking with portals. How could you is also pretty excited for that? Oh, it's conductive as well. So it's just a general electron conduit. I see, I see.
Okay, I'm still learning all the things here, but
how could you was also looking forward to that axe upgrade. So if you got some more time, coming up on the last 20-ish minutes, maybe a little bit of stoppage time. If you can give us a
there's
demo of that axe.
definitely a few minutes of stoppage, for sure. But we need to find. Okay, so we have I don't need health. Damn it.
Yeah, so that doesn't look quite like a schematic to me. I do have 50/70 vision though. It's not that good.
Okay, so wow, those things take up a lot of room.
My glass-wearing comrades out in chat are probably over this, but at least for me, whenever I put on glasses, it feels kind of like a really bad sharpening filter. Like, that's how I feel about glasses. Like, I know I'm just seeing the world and its beauty as it's always been, but I'm just like, these sharpening effects are really bad. like, what are you on, Sam?
Stoppage time. Has the game started?
Ouch.
It feels like it started to me at 44. I fought some stuff.
There has been a very consistent color palette though, so if it feels like we've been in the same place, you're probably not too far off the mark. And speaking of mark, any chances that that mark on screen is going to take us where we want to go?
Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's the one.
Corpse.
Protagonist actually pointed that out. Yeah, go hoover up some schematics. Hey,
okay,
Charles is more than just a Dyson. He's a friend.
What the hell? What? No, don't do it. Don't do the stupid thing. Used another health pod for no reason. Love it.
Impressive. Yeah, I think now you go to the other marker. I think you've hoovered it up. I believe you've hoovered up all the information.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So this isn't a dead person talking to me. It's the neuropolymer in his noggin, right?
Crudely speaking, yes. As it fades away, neuropolymer memory temporarily stores the individual's last.
Exclamation mark ad live.
Wow.
How long are they going to talk for?
I can't say exactly. Somewhere between.
Do you remember it?
A couple of days.
The number of lives we had, or the schematic?
After death, the more corrupt the information becomes.
I see. So the stuff they're saying isn't.
Well, M44 definitely saying, hey, this game's taking a little bit too long to start. But honestly, I think Nora had all the fun in this game. She seemed to be enjoying our main character's assets, if you will.
You did seem to be doing that. So what's unclear about this particular thing, we'll just keep running up here. Pass, add life, great segue.
Thanks, or how could you?
Okay. It crosses the midsection, but it starts in the middle of the lower right quadrant, which that's what I thought I tried.
Maybe I should have taken a picture of that.
It's all right. That's why I didn't rush right over to this one earlier. So it looks like it's doing this, but I tried this one already and it didn't work.
Wouldn't it be top left quadrant, leftmost knob, and then you go down 2, and then
you said
top left quadrant. Yep, leftmost knob. Oh, that one, yeah. And then you go down diagonally twice. Yes. And then you go up one more. No.
What do you... how are you coming to that conclusion? Because... Yeah, okay.
Okay, alright. That worked too. You know, I would have gotten there eventually.
I hope this works.
That was weird. There must have been something over there that keyed you in on the orientation that I didn't pick up on.
Sorry, no ticket.
Actually, I was just reading it left to right, just like all my acrylic brothers.
We are ready to depart. 10.
All right, here we go. Event 44. This is where it starts. it told us that.
Yeah, there's even a nice countdown to help you. Did you go down to 1 before saying go?
Nah, not here. Chat, if you haven't given your review, and I see a lot of you have, let us know what you're thinking. Play, watch, pass on Atomic Heart.
Oh, that
wow.
didn't look good.
This is like the 9th time we've been on rails, though.
This time, actually, literally on rails.
Yeah, they're not. Oh, now we're going back. I don't think that we were supposed to go back.
I don't think we were. Something tells me, All
right, let me get out my shotgun.
This dude falls down more than Sora has. I'm telling you.
Good night, Nafer Boats. Thanks for coming to the show.
Until the Russia down counts you. 10. 9. Oh, you're gonna use your new. Ooh, nice. But I think you're getting wombo comboed right now. You are not having a great time in this corner.
I got wombo comboed into that corner.
Oh.
Press A to get revenge. Okay.
I think
that's
my
first one, right?
Yeah. I think we would somebody else in chat want to do the honors. I'll let them do it.
There it is.
There it is.
Thank you, How Could Do.
Only once though.
Keeping us all honest.
No map.
Nompa.
It's a no map?
No map.
You know what? Any Russian speakers in chat, you got the final say on this one.
There's a gap up ahead.
I see it.
Oh, so you still have to kill them even though they're stunned. Hey, look at that croc control. Oh, man.
Fool me once. Shame on me. Fool me twice. I can't be fooled again.
I was going to say shame on my robot assistants.
To move forward. But frankly, I'm having trouble figuring out how.
Climbing the wall. That's how.
Do you have mountaineering training?
I'm a spec ops soldier. Not some civvy wuss riding a desk. I've got all kinds
Hey.
I must admit,
My desk is a sit-stand desk. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, this is the slowest form of locomotion yet present in this title.
You seem very enthused about this game's modes of transit.
Overcoming obstacles. I'm literally on it already. But I appreciate the tutorial was there.
He remembers he's a spec ops soldier, but he has amnesia. You know,
That's
his
right.
ego is the only thing he seems to remember.
Where'd the axe go? Just like my Leviathan axe, it hooks up on my back.
Yep. For sure, for sure. No other place it would go.
One thing I want to call out in the plot is the only person we trust is the doctor that, quote, saved our lives on the operating table.
Or the only person we respect. Everybody else has to earn it.
That's right.
And whoop. Okay there, Faith.
Where did I land on?
That was a little platform right below you.
Yeah. Clenched.
That's between his cheeks.
Whoa!
Hello,
okay.
Worm.
That was a surprise.
Probably wanted to pet.
You've got quick reflexes, Major.
You bet. I wouldn't survive without him.
We get it, you're a soldier. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, thank you, Spartan 117. What the hell?
Something tells me you wanna, I was gonna say you wanna go in here. Before it whips you around.
That was a bit off, right? A tunneling robot.
Indeed.
I do appreciate they try to pronounce the Cyrillic. Whoa, hello.
Soviet science has high hopes for them in regard to
I mean, that worm doesn't know a lot about personal space, if I had to make an observation.
irony, comrade.
The Mirror's Edge portion of the campaign. Mirror's Edge, unironically, playing the first Mirror's Edge game and seeing its aesthetic for the first time was truly mind-blowing. Like, I think Mirror's Edge was probably one of the first. Well, I shouldn't say the only one, but it's definitely a AAA game, or at least privileged by a AAA studio, where it's just like, yeah, AAA games are awesome.
Why is there a ban on exporting them?
They're cutting-edge city buildings.
And is he ex-military? I mean, I don't know. He might need to tell us one more time. How could you? I didn't catch it the first 50 times. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
IMB Wood, I don't know if we welcomed you earlier. Welcome to chat, buddy.
Welcome, welcome.
So they're top secret and their armor is tougher than a tank.
Okay, so we're just learning about the badger mole worms that
Pretty much.
Gotta run, buddy.
I gotta run.
Sure.
This guy's dead, by the way. It's the Polymer's talking. That's a piece of established lore.
Indeed.
Love it.
That's I don't know. I kind of
You
enjoy
think that thing goes boom?
Oh.
No, it didn't go boom.
So one of my favorite parts about sci-fi in general is how a lot of the good ones will let you ruminate, think, if you will, stew on the questions that they bring up without shoving them in your face.
Thanks, bud. I think
Like, hey, is that person speaking to the Polymer still alive?
I knew
Wow,
it.
you just got
I knew I'd
teacupped.
get hit.
my stop.
I totally did.
Is that person still speaking the same person? Are they truly dead? When does the ego go away?
I want to let you know that Marvel asked that question too recently.
Wow.
IMB Wood gave it a pass. Anybody who gave a review tonight want to talk about why they gave it that review? IMB Wood with the most recent one.
Indeed, indeed.
What's your pass rating for, pal? Oh, I got a new shotgun.
You know, I don't think
attachment.
IMB Wood got to see Nora's performance earlier. That might have changed his mind.
Turns out I can't actually save the game when there's goop on the game saver. Probably a good design choice on that.
Wow.
Frustrating for me, who clearly can't tell their left from their right.
All you gotta do is just add some more goop until the old goop disappears because the game reaches its object limit and has to make the old... You're losing HP standing in that.
Sure was. Thanks for asking. Event 44. Why? Because it's so slow.
Yeah.
It's Worlds looks like an interesting lore. A new original IP.
A laser.
Oh.
Okay.
That's some serious.
That's one way to make some Swiss cheese. Apparently only works on organic matter.
Important on the other side.
Yeah. What is this?
And organic matter. They probably didn't program that part into the game.
Making it through a laser wall in one piece.
There's a repair vendor up ahead. Try upgrading your equipment to increase your laser resistance.
I wonder. Okay, I mean, I think chat's right. He got zapped like a mosquito in a trap. Absolutely. I think robot vulnerability, suspicious activity.
Yeah, there's still a good amount of lore.
There's
in this
something. There's lore, slow. How do you feel? Am I playing it too slow? Because if that's the case, we could have fixed that.
I think you're playing it as fast as the game will let you, which I believe is what Chad is frustrated with about the game itself. I think they recognize that you can only move as fast as your ex-military spec ops legs will carry you, which is apparently not very fast.
Get your polymer and your precious components. Just install the laser protection already.
Whatever you say, stud. Upgrade
I don't like it. She makes me uncomfortable.
Try to run through the laser wall.
After that creepy shit, I'd be willing to run through any... That hurt! That thing packs a punch. I almost bought the farm there.
The key word... Almost.
You got that right.
Well, great upgrade.
When I get my
Wonderful.
Why did the robots go rogue? Okay,
I
so
mean,
we didn't talk about this explicitly, but the game lore did establish the lead robot programmer. He programmed them to do this, and we're actually on the conquest to go and find him, How-Could-Do, and or kill him. I got zapped like a mosquito. So we don't know why he programmed them with a combat routine, because they're not supposed to have one, but he did, and that's part of our first big mission is to go and find him, to get him to undo it / figure out why he did it.
Yep. So all of the robots currently have a combat procedure. The way it worked before is that we, citizens of bizzaro USSR, were not recognized as enemies, but somebody went in there, flipped a Boolean, happened to the best programmers, and now all the robots want to kill us.
Larissa, did you talk to him?
He was attacked by a burap. We took him to the infirmary and then I didn't know.
Oh, seems like Larissa's working on the other team, or Filatov is working on the other team.
Okay. So that's our guy.
You talk like that.
And his partner or lover was the woman that we saw in the med bay who crawled into the tunnel earlier.
Yep.
I passed because I feel like the story feels done. I think that's fair.
Hands behind your head.
The hell are you?
Major Nichaya Special Operations, and that's the last question you get.
I guess when you've got military infiltration plot. Oh, comrade, sorry, my bad. Ah, there it is. Now it's working.
Oh, we just bioshocked those two things real quick like. Oh, they're back.
They're back. You say that like you missed them, Doppl. Aren't you glad to be fighting flying enemies all over again? I think it'll... I don't want to backseat game, but if you stun them with your electricity goo, I think you'll have a little bit easier time. Oh, I guess you could also do that. That seemed pretty effective.
Oh, what is that? What quick time events? The first time the whole game?
There are a few others, but you were too pro gamer to encounter them at a less jarring point in time. I'd like you're just standing here reloading, just like, yeah, go ahead and cook me. Daddy likes being kicked when he's reloading his gun.
Emergency lockdown system. This door cannot be opened without a candle.
Yes, How Could You points out those wild mosquitoes are here to give you a deadly case of malaria.
Petrov will escape the sector and we'll have to track him down again.
What? You don't get to come out? That's not fair. There's an unlimited number of you?
Like every time you press Y, does a new one just come out? Alright, no, thankfully. Oh, that would have been a little bit obnoxious.
Yeah, they just let you do that.
That'd be hilarious.
Alright. I will say the inventory system, like the stuff you collect, there's lots of different kinds of material, and I don't have to care about it, which I like.
Yep.
I don't have to worry. It's just you're collecting it, pops up on the side of the screen. You get back to Nora or whatever her name is, and okay, that's.
Does that mean it's friendly now?
Yeah, I think it does.
Oh, that's how the crowd management was probably meant to go. Or did that activate it?
Could have been that I activated it, and I just don't know.
Maybe you have to activate it in order to open the door or something? This is a very confusing game. But maybe we should head towards the red marker on the right side of our screen.
Hold on, I'm trying to survive, comrade.
Oh, sorry, comrade counter. There it is. Have I just been pressing the wrong button this entire time? Maybe that's what it's been, chat. I've just been pressing the wrong button this entire time.
Okay. It's Kramrad. You're totally right. Thank you,
I didn't know how we
Kramrad.
missed that one. I didn't know how we missed that one.
Encased in glass.
Here I was complaining about Doppl Cramper, and I just missed
Power
Kramrad.
generator.
Indeed it is. The birch tree Peg 4 is a vegetative...
PG is also a fan of the music in the game.
It's an experimental model. The first step of our program to conquer the distant planets of the solar system.
Ah, that's some new lore.
Yeah, so that's a birch tree that they have injected a bunch of polymer into.
This polymer sounds kind of dangerous.
Oh, jeez. I don't really know, Graham. Maybe we shouldn't be injecting polymer into birch trees.
Oh, jeez, Rick. I have seen a few sci-fi novels. I don't know if you inject random chemicals into organic matter. Jeez, oh, jeez.
Okay. Probably
he met the communist chances in. Yeah, that was supposed to happen every time I incremented the comrade counter, but apparently it's somehow mapped to a different button. I'll have to debug that one later, figure out what went wrong there later. But it works now. So anytime I press these 2 buttons.
Good work, Comrade.
Thank you. Thank you. So I'll make sure every time they mention Comrade, I'll hit that button from now on.
I got a firefly.
In the remaining 10-ish minutes we have.
The candle is a complex, unstable piece of equipment. It cannot be stowed in your backpack along with your other items. There is a high probability of mutual destructuralization.
Like?
That sounds bad.
Destructuralization. Okay.
But the candle would be disabled.
So I'll have to carry it like this. Got it.
The candle is quite durable. You can drop it or even throw it intentionally. Nothing will happen to it.
We just sound very convinced about that. Also, I do like the rendition of Moonlight Sonata. Also, I'm like 90% sure this is the exact same performance of Moonlight Sonata that I have in my music library. Like, that is way too distinct. Like, all pianos do not sound the same, all performances do not sound the same. Like, that was like 1-to-1 with what I have in my memory. How could you ask? So, when do you get to the part of the game that doesn't look like a gray mess?
Yeah, right? I don't know. What did, when I put it here, what did I get out of that? Oh. I'm clearly charging up something.
How could you ask why you went for the smart strategy of doing the puzzle instead of just going Hulk all over the door? Or all over the windows, rather. Is the door still locked for us? We're still trying to figure out how to unlock it.
Oh no, you need 2 candles for that portion of the puzzle.
Oh.
You only need 1 candle for this portion.
Does that bar mean there's 1 mosquito left? Is that what the bar means?
I think so.
I think it is. So. And now that there are no mosquitoes left, what happens? Do we get a Nobel Prize for eradicating malaria in the USSR? Oh, robot malaria, rather.
Be careful. Loaders are extremely durable.
All right.
You won't be able to damage them with a simple.
Yeah, there's a lot of lore here.
Therapy
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Cases, metallic or otherwise.
I imagine this character becomes a little bit more reasonable.
I don't think he does. I think he's going to be the same insufferable, serious Sam Duke Nukem type that we've already experienced.
Oh wow, that's something.
Yeah, how could you just wondering if you just hoover up this whole room? Do you have to crouch underneath
am I
it?
supposed to crawl underneath this? Oh,
Just a little bit. I mean, no more dangerous than your average Amazon warehouse.
I hope that asshole's brains didn't
Hashtag real life capitalism, also a dystopia.
What the fuck does it look like I'm doing?
Wow, language,
we need
kid.
Petrov alive. We need Petrov alive. We need Petrov alive.
Yeah, how could you? Like, yeah, this character has one personality, ex-military video game archetype.
There was a containment breach in the algae workshop, and experimental materials leaked out.
That's actually good for us.
Is it? Is it?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, I mean, last time I checked Doppl.
Because we're gonna jump up and climb through this water. That's why. Yeah.
Find a way to hit the polymer. Do we want to goop it? Is that what we want to do? Hey, there you go.
We just jump and press B.
I should have known all along that that's how you do things.
What?
Oh wow, that dude just Superman your chest or your throat.
All right, we need to talk.
You talk with your fist, Doppl. Words are cheap.
And my axe.
And my axe, yes. And my sword.
Okay. Headshot. I thought I got a headshot in on him. He did not think that. What did I pick up?
You picked up the horde calling mode in the game. Now the entire horde's coming at you.
Yeah, actually feels that way though.
Oh, so when you go for the horizontal sweep, there is a different wind-up animation. You start coming in from the left instead of coming in straight down.
Yes. Is this supposed to be a stealth section?
No, it's not. No, it's not. You're clear. You're clear. And my shield. That's right. How could you? That's right.
I've got one.
That's one Western reference I get.
Now observing the Luna Memorial.
All right.
Oh, so Doppl, how do you feel about this game's puzzle sections? I think this is probably the first like full-blown puzzle section we've encountered.
It's a weird song.
More like organized fetch class puzzles.
Indeed, it is.
They maybe gives my complete summary of the game's puzzle sections.
Tell us how you really feel.
An organized of non-commutative mathematics.
Charles.
Yes?
Who are you just talking to?
Forgive me. I'll explain it in terms you can understand.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Found a way to calculate musical radio waves from the future. They don't.
I'm sorry. I'm so dumb, Mr. AI.
Yeah, right.
It's based on a very specific mathematical calculation. A highly complex neuropolymer-based algorithm.
Of course it would be neuropolymer-based. What else would it be?
I mean, magic goop explains everything, Doppl.
I was just gonna say, how many times can I say magic in like in a different way? All right.
Well, we've got a magic glove, we've got magic head thought things, and we got magic robots.
See, here's more polymer. Let's just slide through here.
Magic water, not water.
Yep. Classic polymer. This is a cool effect, though. I'll grant that.
You know, it's kind of a cheat in a way. It's like, you know what, water effects? No video games getting that one right. But what if we made pseudo water?
What if we made goo?
Yep. We just skip right past that technicality.
Not that batshit lady robot perv again.
Wow.
So fast, Comrade Major.
Oh, wait a second.
Interactions with this model may be unpleasant for you, but it would be prudent to see if she has anything we can use.
Fine. If I can get a good weapon out of her, I guess it'll be worth it.
Also, Comrade Major, like,
Comrade Major.
You so much. Have you dumped that stupid glove yet?
Thank you, PJ. Thank you, PJ.
I love it when you get angry. Yes.
Oh my God.
Love it when you get angry.
Nora, please.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Nora,
What's going on
please,
here?
Nora.
What?
Oh, you've created my new weapon
again?
for me.
You monster.
But you haven't entered me for so long, big girl.
Wow.
Like it, sugar.
Nora.
Instead of bullets, your gloves, energy through a
I
cage.
did my best.
Okay.
Nora needs a safe word.
Now, could you please not kill anyone else?
And that safe word is stop.
I just can't help myself. Hot stuff.
I think you can. I think you have free will. I think you've got a little bit of self-control.
For a limited time, you can survive lethal damage. Skill has a cooldown.
That sounds about accurate.
Munitions clusters, mass telekinesis. That's what we're really waiting for, chat. How do I go and change my watch to a pass? You can vote pass again, but it will not replace until our system is built out for it. It will just add. I know. I don't like it either, chat.
We don't make the rules here.
Use Digipass. That's fair. Find a way to open the gate. Came in here through goop door. Did we not? And we cannot exit through goop door?
You can't? Oh, tunnel.
Oh.
There it is. I don't think that's the one you want.
Yeah, but early, so I can zap the goop. But I can't use my zapping gun to zap the goop? I don't understand.
What does Petrov need with the repair vendor?
Oh, that is a good observation there, Doppl. I mean, the physics just work differently in Soviet Russia, what can I say?
Confronted with hostile robots will defend themselves. And the soldiers defending the facility will attempt to get more powerful weapons.
He must have been scared someone would bump into him by accident and shoot him like the traitorous piece of dog shit he is.
That very well may
Hey.
be.
Dog's poop is fine.
Unable to get his hands on a repair vendor.
Don't slander dogs like that.
Okay. Love just stop talking.
Yep. You hit the next soundbite. Oh, I was jamming out to that.
Another one.
Another one.
All right, chat. We're gonna solve this puzzle and then we're wheeling.
All right. Oh, dang! You already got both of them already. Nice work. All right, let's get this cutscene going. I'm assuming there's going to be a cutscene in like a few seconds.
I think Event 44 would tell you the whole game's a cutscene.
Ouch.
What the hell?
Whew, this place is huge.
Heads up, the NOOORAAA repair vent, visit often, and don't forget to learn active skills and upgrade your weapons.
It's got Sechenov's name written all over it.
Event 44 brings up a good point. An inordinate amount of the game is spent in air vents.
Samples of seeds from all manner of plants are stored.
I believe you are being punched in the face, Doppl.
Yeah, yep, that is you, my friend, nailed it.
Oh, thanks. I mean, I went to a school once, I'll have you know. That seems like it took a few shots.
Yeah, but this is unlimited ammo, so this is the most economical way to go through this.
Gotcha. Speaking of limited ammo, what is that green bar to your lower right? That seems like some sort of limited use resource.
Alright, say it again.
That bar to your lower right. It looks like some kind of limited use resource.
Unlimited.
Or limited use resource.
Oh no, it's battery power. It recharges. It takes a while though.
Man, renewable energy kind of sucks. Yeah, this is the future you have to look forward to. I don't know if it's worth it.
What?
Burn all the robots. Or burn all the dinosaurs.
What's going on here? Why aren't you dying?
Yeah, that took a few hits for sure. Oh, something tells me that you will now need to expand a ton more ammo. Wow, that... I like how the mosquito just gives you a nice little...
swing the axe, would you?
It's a nice little metal kiss. It's like, come here, Doppl, have a little taste of my spinning blades of death. I promise you it's just a misnomer.
Alright, we are not hitting a cutscene. We're just more combat, so...
Yeah, maybe after this section, maybe... I hope there's some like big chapter end sign. Yeah, no, one of those big unmissable cutscenes.
Oh my god, here we go. Let's go, boys.
You might want to, yeah. Although we're out now, so that's going to be fun. Yeah, this seems like it's going well. Oh, that could have been very bad. That is still probably bad. Fire probably doesn't feel great on the skin. Probably, it's not great for my complexion. It's already dry enough as it is, Chad.
I love how it's telling me to restore my health when I don't have any health modules.
It's like, hey, Doppl, do as I say, not as I do.
So, where this game is really differing... Thank you, How Could Do, for all of your faith in me. Where this game is really differing from a Fallout style title right now is that the whole game is on rails.
Yeah, Fallout very famous for being open world. I don't mean that sarcastically, but it did sound a little bit sarcastic.
And that brings it much more close to the Bioshock end of the spectrum that we're talking about.
For sure, for sure.
For me.
As we all know, it's called Bioshock Infinite Rails, after all.
Oh no.
This might be the end. How could you get your exclamation mark ready?
No.
I hear another one right behind you too. There it is above you. There's another one like 180 above you. Well, you want to take care of that one first, I think. You can do a Doppl, I believe. Get your finger ready. How could you? It's a race against time. I think Doppl saved it, though. I think Doppl saved it. Oh, good job, Doppl. I believed in you from the start.
Yeah, I can tell. There's a lot of love for my talents in this chat right now.
Actual pro gamer.
I would not say that.
Maybe we can get to a save point. Maybe there's a save point up here. That would be nice.
I feel like you're asking for a lot.
Nice.
Damage control systems malfunction. Critical security system failure.
Jump! Get in the goop!
Nope, wow. Yeah.
Add that. That's a good
After all
wrap.
that hard work, Doppl. After all that hard work, that's how you go?
Yeah, I know. Isn't that it's not the fight that gets you, it's the fall, you know?
Yeah. I mean, our ex-military, ex-special ops soldier here, his knees aren't where they used to be. They aren't what they used to be.
Yes, Major, you are a gifted individual. Still, I advise against jumping from great heights. Otherwise, even you may come to your death.
Indeed, Major. And so,
oh, that's where it starts, man. That's good.
That feels like a decent stopping point if you want to.
I agree.
Yeah.
To main menu. Are you sure? Yes. Thank you for asking. Okay.
Such a considerate game.
Options. Do we get the credits in here?
Apparently not. We'll never know who made this game. That was a wild chase indeed.
Yeah, way to like the rap towards the end of that was just me barely surviving and then jumping off the side of them.
Right. But speaking of wild chases, Doppl, in your head, I'm sure you've been chasing this answer for the entire 2 hours. As you clicked, swung, and did whatever NOOORAAA was, have you come to a conclusion? Are you a play, watch, or pass on Atomic Heart?
Well, good question. I would say that NOOORAAA is probably single-handedly the reason this game has a mature rating.
Might be, actually. You could probably get by with a teen on everything else, but NOOORAAA might be a little bit much.
I'm torn.
Ooh.
So, I feel like chat has provided some pretty valuable inputs in the same, like capturing my criticisms of this title. One, chat has talked about how it's a little slow. Chat has talked about how the story seems like it's been done before.
I remember that one too.
I think that those are valid. I think the slowness, actually, it isn't that slow when you're playing. I think this game does. You feel a little bit more when you're clicking the buttons than when you're watching.
Yep.
I think that's much is going to be true. So I don't feel it's too slow, but I do feel it's a very much a single player experience.
Not a spectator title, if you will.
I think the feedback that chat provided about it being told before, yeah.
I mean, it's a AAA game, chat. Like, there are only so many stories out there. You gotta give them some slack. You know, these AAA studios, they're struggling. They're struggling real bad.
But if you like BioShock, this is probably a title for you. Like, if you are sitting and you're like, man, I really wish BioShock had kept going as a series, you should be playing Atomic Heart.
Oh.
And to that very point, I played all the BioShocks.
Hey.
So I think that they do have something captured here, riding the line between the deep lore of a Fallout system and the kind of magic shooter that is a BioShock. And I'm happy. I played this game today. And I don't know that it's jumping anything, but it is a play.
Hey.
I think that if you like those games, it's going to be fun. I was having fun. I think that NOOORAA's over the top, especially when we're on like a T-rated teen show. I'm like, oh my God, NOOORAA, shut up.
She would like that. Oh, you should say that to her sometime.
No, she already, we did. We told her that and she replied. So, yeah, I'm a play. And I'm a little surprised. I did see the trailer and I was like, I don't want to play this game. It's just gonna be over the top gory. But I think the loot systems could be fun. I think it could be a fun title. and I enjoyed demoing it tonight, which is
that's her name, by the way.
It's
chat.
exactly why we do this.
Yeah.
So that's me, long-winded. What about you, my friend? First game back from your trip. Are you a play, watch, or pass in the host position?
Soreo. That's about all the Japanese I know for that intro. I'll probably watch you play this game is how I feel about it. So I'm a little bit with, I believe it was PJ who mentioned how, no, it might have been Kyle Drogo who mentioned how this game has kind of already been done before. And
IMB,
that's right. The woodiest of our chatters. It is, when it comes to games, like, I've talked to you about this, but like, I like the new stuff. I like the stuff I haven't seen before. And as you've seen from my graveyard of games I've started, I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to be a better person by not starting games I'm like 95% sure I'm just gonna toss aside after like 4 or 8 hours. So for me,
I'm trying to be a better person. I want that in quotes.
It's so hard, Doppl. It's so hard not buying a game and then just dumping it immediately these days. So I feel like that's exactly what would happen with Atomic Heart. So for that reason, I'm a watch. I'll watch somebody else who's a little bit more disciplined to actually finish the game.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I think the lore of the game could really level it up if you're following along, but is it the same story in a new setting? Probably, but the new setting might be novel to you.
Mm-hmm.
It is, of course, a different sci-fi universe and original sci-fi IP, so
take your poison.
that's it though. So we've got one play and we've got one, was that a watch?
I believe there's a command that'll tell us the juicy details. You already got it.
No, but I mean, what was yours?
I was a watch.
You were a watch.
Oh yeah, but as are the rules.
Chat gave it a pass.
Pretty resoundingly.
Oh wow, yeah. Chat is not suffering through this at all.
As are the rules we established at the start of the demo. Our official ratings are now both a pass. That's how it works in bizarre USSR.
In Comradia, yeah.
Yep.
In Comradia, you got it was a pass.
That was a pass.
Okay. Chat, if you've been with us, this is the portion of the show. If you're new here and you've been with us, this is the portion of the show where we walk through the 6 new games we will be playing, one of which we will be playing next week based on the wheel. So thanks.
Indeed.
You know what I'm going to root for? Saving you money. That's what you're rooting for, PJ.
That's right. Save you a dollar bill, y'all. But without further ado, we've got some games on this wheel to get through. And let's start with the one that our buddy wants the most. And I forget these hotkeys. I think it's this one.
It should be Control-Shift-6.
I did the other one. Hogwarts Legacy. This is the book. This is the game straight out of Turf Island. Pretty mean way to say Britain. But you now have your Hogwarts fantasy come to life. I know we've all wanted to be a Hogwarts student. We've all hoped that we would wake up one day and realize we could talk to snakes and also make glass break just by thinking really mean thoughts about our cousin. But
yeah, and you turn like 11 tomorrow, right? So like your letter could still come.
It could still come. I just grew up pretty fast. What can I say? I just grew up really fast. But this is Hogwarts Legacy. It is an RPG set in the beautiful, grungy world of fake Britain, whatever it's called. I think it's some fake Britain. But you finally get to be the Hogwarts student you've always wanted to be. I've heard it's the most complete Harry Potter simulator you'll ever get your hands on. So it's going to be, as far as I understand, a good game from a very unfortunate author, which if it gets selected, we'll talk a little bit about that. Any thoughts about it?
Well, Doppl? Yeah, I was going to say, I think we'll talk a lot about it. If the wheel picks this, there's a lot to discuss. So trust the wheel, but know this.
Indeed.
We've got thoughts.
All
right. Yeah. I mean, grew up with Harry Potter before the author decided to start being exclusionary. So it could be fun. It could also just be way too much game to demo in 2 hours.
There's a lot of games.
So on a practical level, it could be tough.
For sure.
Chat, Scotland equals fake Britain. Okay.
Wow.
The British Isles are under attack in this
Where
chat.
is our British represent? See, Doppl, this is why we need more British representation on stream. It is criminal.
We're good. So, Kram, why don't you give me, we'll go with number 5 here.
Let's do it.
We saw this game for the first time last week, Wanted Dead. This is a slasher shooter from Ninja Gaiden and Dead or Alive creators. We live a week in the zombie unit, an elite Hong Kong police squad on a mission to uncover major corporate conspiracies. I'm sorry, did I just say Resident Evil?
You did.
No, Wanted Dead. High action. You play as Lieutenant Hannah Stone, a hard-boiled Hong Kong cop. That is directly from the language they use. You, my friend, are an egg.
No,
an egg fighting zombies.
Oh my god.
I might have to vote for this game, though, says Peach. Yeah.
Oh.
So
we'll make vote and do something later.
It's a cyberpunk adventure, but it does look like it could be a fun hack and slash. It has some anime art mixed in there.
Hard-boiled?
Hard-boiled. Yeah, I don't know what the editors were thinking when they were like, yeah, and then I have another question to ask, like, how hard-boiled? Like, to the point where the yolk is chalky? Or, like, just that point where the yolk is a little firm and not chalky? I prefer soft-boiled, personally. But a soft-boiled, hard Hong Kong cop doesn't sound the same way. Anyway, this is Wanted Dead. What do you think, Kram?
I think that there were metaphors that did not need to be made when the marketing team decided to create this trailer teaser. But as far as the combat goes, I'm always down for a good old return trip to I forgot the name, to some hack and slash. We'll just say some hack and slash.
That's right.
Yeah. A little bit
back to the roots.
Yeah, a little bit of Jackie Chan cop or Hong Kong cop adventure vibes. So it should be a good time. Also, another M title chat. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, Doppl, that we're gonna have another Nora. She was definitely my favorite character in tonight's show. Oh, what? You know what? We'll agree to disagree. We'll agree to disagree, Doppl.
With dead eyes. Next.
Yeah, let's go. This one sounds interesting. I do like dungeons, and Aether sounds fun. But this apparently is a hit of nostalgia, and looking at those graphics, it's hard not to see why. This is a turn-based, not an action-based, turn-based dungeon crawler. So get out of here, Diablo. We're here for some good old-fashioned Final Fantasy 1 action. I did not intend that rhyme, but it just came out. This game comes to us from the Aether Studio teams, who are the same people that made Rivals of Aether, the very popular Super Smash Bros. Competitor. But in this game, instead of smashing people up into the stratosphere, you're going to use your own strategic mind to figure out how to dive deeper into this dungeon and avoid an early demise. Will we carry out a treasure chest or be carried out in a pine box? Join us next week to find out.
Woo! This game looks sweet. How could do with not even like a veiled compliment. That was a straight compliment.
You gotta keep that close to your
nice.
chest hawk at you. You can't flatter the devs like that. We'll give them an ego.
Nice.
Jeez.
Carrying away my heart, like your atomic heart.
Oh my god. I was gonna say how did you think about this, but after that one, Doppl.
Give me number 4.
Hey, we're coming at it from both ends. I like it.
Loretta is a psychological thriller that makes the player an accessory to the heroine's crimes, leading her through a self-crafted nightmare. Loretta's story revolves around a woman handling betrayal, her husband's infidelity, and reclaiming her agency during the socially tumultuous 1940s. Now, I think that this game could be a really good game for Kram to play on his first game back in a long time.
Why are you saying
psychological
that?
thriller.
Oh.
You don't say, chat. You don't say. But I don't think the atmosphere is really going to pull him in an Ikai style. So it might be a little bit more like the murder mysteries that we were solving, except we have the setting here. You're very clearly an accomplice in her craziness.
Yeah, I feel like this is who Nora, if Nora had a fairy godmother, she would wish to become a real Loretta.
That sounds true. Yeah. So there are knives. How could do? Good call out. I do love knives. That could be another good reason that we get into this title. So Loretta. There you have it, folks.
Next up, I believe you've got the Phantom Brigade. Now, I don't know if is this the Phantom Brigade? Doesn't look very Phantom-y or Brigade-y.
Yes, this is Phantom Brigade.
Oh, interesting. Well, this is a real-time mech-based, turn-based RPG. A lot of words. Well, I guess Phantom because like it's cool. It's the Western version. There's like a whole Western, like Eastern mech thing. We didn't need to get into it right now, Jack. We didn't need to get into it. You were saying, Tom.
It's Armored Core, says PJ. This title is an interesting one, Kram.
Is it?
They have a mechanic in here that they call a hybrid real-time turn-based tactical RPG.
That's a lot of words.
A hybrid real-time.
I like how you said that.
Hard-boiled Hong Kong cop.
Oh my god. If I knew where that was going, I wouldn't have said anything. But yeah, go for it.
I would say that this is probably part front mission, part Gundam.
I would be excited to see if it's a Gundam. Seems that we've got a squad of mechs to pilot, and we have to capture equipment and objectives, so maybe a little bit of some Fire Emblem action going on here. Maybe Advanced Wars is a more apt comparison. But we will be outnumbered and outgunned either way, and we'll have to overcome these odds as the tactician of the Phantom Brigade.
They're trying something really novel here, and with that mixed flow. So that could be interesting to see on stream. Not saying it's guarantees the game of play, but I do think interesting mechanics is something we live for.
Exactly. So
carry on.
Doppl as our resident mech observer or outside observer. How are you feeling about this game?
Again, I just want to speak to that mechanic. I played a lot of front missions, so like I've got some mech background in terms of like building things out and smashing other things with the thing I built. It's effectively Junkyard Wars, and that's okay. With you're spending credits instead of scraping through the dimboard. That mech tripped and destroyed a building. Yeah, you got to be better about things. So I'm interested. That's why it's on the wheel. But I don't know. Could be true. The true Phantom Bridge hero is homeowners insurance. Yeah. A front mission name drop.
Didn't know Doppl was out here.
Doppl was out here.
Oh, that's great.
Front mission, not exactly kosher.
One of my favorite things about Overwatch 2 is they've nicknamed Bastion's ult. I say they've. The streamer community has nicknamed Bastion's ult war crimes. And it's fairly apt. Gotta love being from the good old Imperial core of the Western world. But I think there's only one game left for us to pick from.
That sounds right.
Oh my god, I pressed too many buttons. All you?
Oh, well, this game is really designed for Kram.
Oh.
This guy soloed the last boss in Monster Hunters.
After a lot of crying.
What, the Iceborne?
That's the one. Monster Hunter World Iceborne.
Yeah. And so when EA wants to step up and deliver a, quote, unique twist on the hunting genre, I feel like Kram is one of the best people I know to explore the hunting genre twist and see if it is actually valuable, given how much he loved it. I'm glad that you're putting your hood up. That's really nice. Wild Hearts is that. Technology is supposed to give you a fighting chance against these fearsome beasts. So I think, somewhere between Monster Hunter and Horizon is what we should go for.
Gotcha.
They establish a lot more lore, but you're in a desperate society and these animals wield primal powers, so you're trying to restabilize the world.
It sounds pretty Monster Hunter-y to me. One of my favorite parts, why I think Monster Hunter is such a great franchise, is it's basically boss fight simulator. You go there. You just...
They're clearly doing the same thing here.
100%. They're like, go fight the big bad boss, and that's your only mission. You'll suck a lot, but the process is getting good. That's all it's all about. All right.
Yeah.
Chat, you have your favorites. We've got our favorites. But I think it's time for our favorite emote. Doppl, what could that be?
I think that the emote that we're looking for is the best ratio to perimeter and area.
Interesting.
That's the emote. Yeah.
Interesting. Sounds like you've gone to a geometry class or two. Ooh, I think that's the one. I
honestly don't know if that was an accurate description.
I'm not going to double check that one. It might be a rhombus or like a trapezoid. I don't know. We're not here.
Definitely not a trapezoid. The trapezoid is only special in that it's not special.
My 44 was like, screw your wheel. I'm expressing my displeasure at this description.
We got wheels from Peach. Who else we got wheels from?
You know you can. There it is.
Wheel call. Give us some wheel.
How could you?
All right.
I think that's good enough. Let's get this wheel spinning.
Let's hit it.
Once I figure out where it is. And here we go.
What will the wheel bring? What will the wheel bring? It's gonna land on Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh my God, it's
God damn it.
Well,
it was the last time this game was gonna be on the wheel, too. It was this close to retirement.
I was very close. You know what? This is the invisible hand of J.K. Rowling just reaching through Twitter, through Twitch, all the way down to our lowly Twitch channel and pulling the game up from the dredges.
Wow.
Legacy.
Well, offline, we're going to figure out which one of the two of us is playing this title.
Indeed.
So we'll see you next week. Oh, actually, chat, big special announcement.
Ooh, oh, yeah. I think I know what the announcement is.
Oh, yeah. Time to cancel us. Yeah, there's Turf Legacy. It's going to be an issue, but one of us will guide you through this title. Sunday is a big day.
Oh, how big is it?
Because Monday is a big day.
Oh. What happens on Monday?
And Monday is when the servers go down for Babylon's Fall.
Oh.
So we will be celebrating / hosting a funeral for Babylon's Fall on Sunday afternoon, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Central. And I'm going to have to go and re-download that game because
he's the only one who's got it.
Sadly, it's not on the Demo Duo account because I hadn't set it up yet. That was the biggest mistake I made in 2022. Because I should have had it on the Demo Duo account so Kram could play the funeral march.
Well,
but
you know, thankfully Platinum Games just get to live on as a flawless studio in my mind. I wouldn't have to experience the pain and suffering that Doppl will have to go through playing with other people hate playing the last hours of a dying game.
That is exactly what's going to happen, is it's going to be hate play the whole time.
Oh man, so get your kids, get your wives. It's gonna be a T-rated stream. We're gonna goof off, have some good unrelated content because, oh boy, actually, you know what? We should just go full hardcore on Babylon's Fall. Just full hardcore. What are all the stats? What is the one top tier in the game doing? Just the full lore of it. But we'll see what we do, chat. We'll see what we do. Tune in next Sunday. It's going to be a stream. I don't got anything more for you than that, chat.
It is certainly going to be a stream.
Indeed. Well, I've been Kram. Over there is Doppl. And you've been wonderful, chat. We love you. It's been great. We're going to go rate some of our friends. Bye-bye.
Love you, chat. See you soon.